carry you through pretty easy. And napping if you can. Kids are
You
old
better
enough now.
try.
Yeah, they can leave you alone, right?
Totally.
If you ask. There you go.
I'll just, drink my liquids, take my naps.
Hey, wait a second. Are you guys getting hit right now? Like I've been watching news all day about this new cluster bomb or bomb cyclone is coming at y'all.
Yep.
Are you guys snowed in or?
It's like sticking to the ground now. It started maybe like half an hour ago. Like it was snowing all day, but it was the lightest flurry all day. Like you could barely see it, and it just started picking up about half an hour ago.
It's still snowing, yeah.
It's a beautiful night to roleplay.
Overnight.
Indeedy.
Someone counting people crossing a finish line? That's what it sounded like.
When everyone's doing their little last minute things.
Well, you gotta have food. So how's been hunted, brother? I unfortunately have been stacked up with a whole bunch of bullshit this week.
What kind of bullshit?
Mix of family and other stuff. And then the 24-hour live stream I had to get done this week.
I see.
Leave it.
Whole lot of people getting COVID, family-wise. Thankfully, a lot of them had boosters, and it's all minor stuff, thankfully. But I'm just like, it's enough headaches.
Yeah. Bless you.
They're the same on this side. That was COVID positivity just like popping up amongst family members who didn't get boosted but had like the 2 shots, and they were still feeling it. Like, I mean, with the boosters, I know it's supposed to be like
knocks in your ass.
bad, no hospitalizations or anything like that. But they got like hit like with the flu hammer, you know. So.
All right, still came in one way or another.
Yep.
Sorry about that. I am back. There were several roommate discussions that happened in the middle.
Hell yeah.
Did you know that I'm completely out of ranch? There's not a drop of ranch in this house.
That's
It's very
so sad.
disappointing. I ordered pizza and there's no ranch.
No ranch for that pizza.
Blue cheese is better.
Nate, was it like one of those TV shows where it's like, dude, seriously, I think Ralph has to leave. Like, he's seriously been drinking all of the heavy cream. Dude,
It wasn't quite like that,
seriously.
but it was close. It was kind of close. It was
Glad to see
dangerously
MTV
nearby.
did not lie to me.
All roommate situations are essentially just like Seinfeld.
Hey, your grievances, bro.
You're just living your own essential life, and you never see somebody until they bust into your existence. And they're like, "Hey, I need something." You're like, "Ah."
Yeah.
Oh God, I'm lagging so bad. I need to turn on hardware acceleration desperately.
Mmm.
Need to relaunch my entire existence after that.
Been streaming shows with friends again.
As always.
Nice. The Sense8 in.
As ever, my friend. I wish we haven't watched Sense8 in like a week and a half.
Cast.
I love Sense8.
I'm putting 2 people onto it right now. I'm actually putting a
Oh my
third
gosh.
person onto it as well.
Wait, did they drop a new season or anything, or?
No,
I thought they-
it's completely
oh.
it's just
canceled.
amazing. It's just fantastic. Well, no,
It is.
It
Yeah.
finished. It was
Yeah,
completed.
it did.
The story
Yeah,
is
they did a movie, right?
the movie was great. The movie was amazing.
It was.
The movie was amazing though.
It wasn't enough. I'm sorry.
It wasn't what it could have been, but it was. I was.
There
made
was so much
happy.
potential.
Yeah.
I know. It had
It could have been a 5-season
but...
show. It should have been a 5-season
Exactly.
show.
Exactly.
But-
Agreed. No, agreed.
But at least we got a 3-hour wrap up. Like at least we got
Yeah.
that. I'm
Yeah.
eternally thankful that we got that.
I guess.
I guess. Fucking assholes.
Wait, did any of you catch the
Matrix?
Matrix? Yeah. Did you notice that a lot of Wachowski's characters came through?
Almost all of them.
I'm so mad. I was rewatching all the others in preparation for the day that I was gonna have enough free time to watch the whole thing, like get high as shit, and really enjoy it. I go on, it's the day after it, like fucking left. Like it was on HBO Max for 31 days. I checked on the
Yep.
32nd day.
No.
I wanted to shoot myself. I was like, no. So I'll watch it when it comes back in like a couple
Oh
months.
man.
Because they have the other ones.
Or
It'll
put your
eventually show
pirating
back
hat
up.
on.
It's just I wanna watch it in really high quality, and I wanna like
Well, yeah, it'll be on there. It'll be HBO
Support.
quality on there.
it depend. Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
It's web ripped. Well, you know the moment it goes up, the same quality's going up like an hour later.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll check Solar Movies.
Oh,
I
is that the new gen?
That's the one that I go to. What do you got an old but gold?
I'm old school. I used to roll with the Bay, but I don't even know if they.
Oh
Yeah.
sure. They're
I'm not
like
not
Yeah,
out
they're
loud,
still around,
Marine.
but I
Damn.
only use them for something.
IRS is
Yeah.
listening.
Sorry.
Oh, no, it's all good. No, it's all good. Everybody knew about Pirate Bay. Pretty sure it was like LimeWire. Really?
I know.
Oh wait, y'all might not.
I got in so much trouble as a child for googling LimeWire.
Seriously?
Yeah. Oh my God. Like we had a shared computer that me and my 2 siblings got for Christmas.
Mm.
Like it was one of those big bubble-backed MacBooks.
Oh,
hell yeah.
I remember those.
With the like the colored shell. We got the blue one.
It was like an
Fucking-
iMac.
Well, yeah, like a I think it was a Mac. I think literally it was a like
Yeah,
I don't think it was an I.
iMac, the one.
It was it
piece.
it was an
colored
I.
ones.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that
Yeah,
fucking thing.
everybody had them.
So one time I guess I heard about it at school, and I was googling LimeWire because I wanted to listen to music. And I got in a lot of trouble, and now I'm not a music person.
That's why I just get you hooked on it legally.
Yeah.
See, I'm a great musical passenger. I never learned that skill of searching for music. Outside of D&D music, which comes to you. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it was a golden age, man. It was seriously kind of a weird golden age. The net was still new. and like
Winamp.
bands were
Back
really
in my
upset.
day.
Yeah, oh, come on, it was great.
Way
freaking
from
great.
school uphill both ways to school
That's
in
right.
the snow.
I had dial-up internet. Y'all can't tell me shit.
Scream!
Do you remember
So,
Prodigy? Before AOL even jumped up, they were like Prodigy, and people were like, "What is that?" And my boy was trying to explain it to me. He's like, "Yo, you can email." I was like, "What is that?" And he's like, "You can talk to someone like in another country
You got a whole
by sending them mail." I'm like, "You could just send the mail." He's like, "No, you don't get it. Like
instant.
it's
Yeah.
instant." And I was like, I don't know if I buy all this bullshit. But he was right. He was friggin' right. And it was great.
Where's the meme? Here it is.
Oh,
This.
Nate, I hate you.
That's it though. That's gonna be all
You
of
know
us
what's
in
crazy,
fucking
though?
30
It
years.
originally launched in like '89.
Oh
You
my
know,
Like the
lord.
upgraded
The
version.
crazy thing is just think about how much tech has been in your life and changed in your life. Like, you guys were all alive when we still had corded phones. Like,
Yep.
That all
I grew
just-
up with an audio like cassette fucking
Yeah.
thing like
Yeah.
in my bedroom.
The
yes,
start
Nate,
of
that
color.
counts.
I was looking through phone books and shit.
Yeah, exactly. Like, there were phone booths on the street. Like, you see them now, but they, other than being bum urinals, like, as a matter of fact, you don't even see them now. They all got phased out, I think, about 10 years
Usually
ago.
it's a pimp, a working lady, or a drug dealer. Maybe the occasional stick-up kid.
You're like, that's no TARDIS. For the Doctor Who crowd. Never mind.
No, we got
We-
it.
Ours was
Yeah.
always open and dangerous, like the city.
Yeah.
Like outdoor ATMs and how quickly those went away.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yep.
People were like, they have an outdoor ATM. I was like, are you trying to get robbed?
Yes. Take my money.
I've used a lot of outdoor ATMs.
In Jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, not here, in front of a shithole bar, like.
That's fair. Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, they were all over St. Mark's Place at one point. And
Yeah,
no, actually not just St. Mark's, yeah. Down by like West
When
Fourth.
it was still shitty.
Oh yeah.
Are we all?
Y'all, I might cut out early today if this booster kicks my ass any harder.
That's fine.
Yeah, no, of course, Ryan. Yeah, sorry about that.
And one last thing in Nostalgia Lane, back in my day, Flash Player used to be usable. Without Flashpoint.
Oh god, new ground.
E-Bombs World. The
Yeah.
works. Alright. Short explanation, you're still in the nest, combat had ensued, defeated the Draconid spider people, and after pushing further in, you'd run into a large nest of giant ants, which seemed to have babies that seemed to fulminate acid and explode upon enough damage. After quickly dispatching that in a huge storm of torrential ant parts going on in this small den, took care of what seemed like the larvae queen, and now you're pushing deeper into the nest.
Did we? Is there anything of note down here? Like anything interesting? Things.
Bugs.
Other adventurers were down here and expired at any point. Like.
Go ahead and roll me an
or is it just a
investigation.
untouched nest.
Go ahead and roll me an investigation, my good man.
I should probably have my character token up. Oh wait, D&D.
Doo-doo-doo.
It's gooey and there are bugs.
Yes, especially after the torrential mess that has happened between the whirling storm and bug parts being flung everywhere. It's a little tough to tell, but you find one or two skeletal parts here and there. Pouch has seen what seems like to be maybe 13 gold from some poor merchant or someone who's kind of gotten stirred up and mashed up into the bug ichor that has filled the chamber here.
So nobody down here is here on purpose.
Not as far as you can tell. Especially for how these ants reacted. I feel like this is probably maybe the builders of the nest. They seem to be pertinent to guarding inner chambers and protecting some of the, well, egg nest areas.
Okay, more bug squashing then, I guess.
First of all, we've said it a couple times, but it bears repeating. Disgusting. Everything. Makes a gesture at the floor and crushed bugs.
Gross.
We should continue moving. Yes, we have effects that only last an amount of time.
Down, I'm assuming.
I guess.
Onward then.
Wait, what effects do we have? Somebody
gave us heroism. I have my summoned creatures. Rain's got some kind of aura going on right now. I don't know how long that lasts.
I had the regeneration 10 HP per turn.
Which is, how long does that last? 10 minutes?
That's
A
a
minute?
good question.
Joshua?
It says 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So
we got a few more minutes on that.
Okay.
let's go.
So down?
We'll follow you, tank lady. I will follow from a distance because I am. I accidentally stepped on Ramus. My bad.
Wait, did we already come through this way? Because there's something dead down there.
Ramus
That's
ran ahead for a
that was the
moment.
timer bug.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So down or up?
Ramus didn't kill it. My gargoyle went around and got that thing. Oh. Das bug.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
bugs, plural.
Pokemon fight music plays.
Sorry.
I turn around and we see that Thalos is missing. Thalos!
Trying to
Run!
get there, guys.
No, you're good.
So, Chin, as you come around the corner, bear witness to what seems to be a court. Most of the pillars of what seems to be kind of ichor and webbing covering the chamber, with a few citizens that seem to be, living within this nest, surrounds appears to what be the queen. You hear, in this current situation, her having a discussion with someone, as you see this talking down to a person.
Shit.
Why are none of the monsters ever with me?
She's kind of pretty. She's kind of pretty. I've dated worse.
Okay, I want to hear those stories.
I mean,
Thalos has.
I usually
In his
try to
life
stay
as a
away
driver.
from driving.
Does anyone here speak Abyssal?
Hold up.
No.
Just want to make sure Abyssal, not Undercommon, correct?
Correct.
Rain.
And 9. Oh yeah, that's right. Rain does.
Rain speaks
I speak Abyssal.
Rain's learned in the ways of devils and demons. Why? Who's to
From that-
say?
We don't talk about that. We don't talk
Is
about
that-
all of it.
Is that your dark past?
Yeah.
In
I
high
don't know
school.
anything about that.
In
Listen.
high school?
Exactly.
Yes, I do now.
I do now? Is that
Okay, so I speak Abyssal. What did I hear?
So with that, you do hear in the chamber ahead of you. We are currently working forward towards the main line. You would have to make sure that the rest of the servants of Yig are ready to move forward with us. Pushing into the northern lands will not be easy, but it is provided that, well, fortune favored us. They seem to be at war with each other and not relatively aware of our plans. The curious visage that you can't really catch full sight of just yet. You hear in response of, the servants are ready. There shouldn't be any worry, my lady. We will stick to the deal that we have made so long as we are allowed to have the farms and all those within working the fields.
Okay, is this time for an ambush from us, or is this let's let them finish and hopefully thin it out?
Go ahead and roll me an insight.
Can anyone roll, or is it just
Yeah.
the person who can understand?
I would say Rain, especially since she's the only one who can understand.
That's the shittiest.
No,
Roll
he gave me that
ever.
after the last time I ate something big, I think.
Can
my
I
shadow thing
use
invisible.
a new spell as Rain fails this roll?
Sure.
I'm going to cast. Where the fuck is it? I'm going blind. Oh no, I've mistaken how this spell works. I'm sorry. Never mind.
Alright. But,
Whoops. I'm stupid.
Remus, as you are kind of peering in, especially with it being tapped in Rotona Bar, you're able to kind of pick up a little bit that this is nearing conclusion. It's easy enough to assume that the audience chamber might clear out soon, though no one's been able to catch sight of exactly who this current messenger / envoy is. The most that you both have been able to pick up on is the log accents of S's that they seem to follow up on. The most you can guess is that, especially in the reference of one of the gods, if anyone would like to roll a religion to try and pin it exactly.
I was gonna ask you, they sound familiar at all.
I recently found God, so maybe I can roll for it.
I believe in nothing. But I'll try.
Recently re-found God?
What?
Or did you have a fake God before?
It's complicated, you know what I mean?
So, alright. So, the only one a little, unsure, but, pretty on the money with it, and then the others who were able to really solidify it fully, it would be, pretty much Rain to fully confirm it, but especially at the reference of Yig, knowing that that belongs to the Yuan Ti, and that somehow they're in collusion with each other on this matter. The fact that they want to take over the farmlands leaves to question whether or not they would even survive, and more likelihood that any farmland or peasantry that they take would probably be straightly sacrificed or enslaved fully.
Now we got
Okay.
UNT working with driders and bugs.
What exactly are you on, T?
Snake people.
Yes.
They're humans that do ritual blood sacrifice to turn themselves into snakes. The more of their humanity that they give up, they believe the closer they are to being
Messed up druid.
yeah. The higher ranked ones look like lamias because they've got all kinds of snake shit going on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gotcha.
That's cool.
they're very good at enchantment magic.
Good to know.
So I'm assuming we all relay the information to each other. Are we waiting or trying to catch him off guard?
Perhaps there's more to hear. Information is always useful.
Yes,
Sounds like
agreed.
we're wrapping it up. But...
Do you think
Yeah.
you could spy with your shadows? How good can they relay information?
Or perhaps you'd
The
like to sneak
shadow
in.
demon is telepathic.
I can cloak us all in shadows,
Like,
if you wish to get closer.
I was.
Is it still dark in
Would that
here?
mask sound?
It's dark in the chamber you're in. In the next chamber, it's illuminated in a good portion of areas by the bugs that you had originally seen.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. No pass without a trace there.
Well, at least us talking has given Nero time to heal up.
These are
Fucking healthy ass. She's got so much health. Her pool is so big. Why?
Gentleman never asks.
The berserker never tells.
Mhm.
I mean, if we don't think there's any more information to be gleaned, I was gonna suggest sending the demon after the crazy spider lady, because if she leaves, maybe there's more information to be gained, or we could get a better view of this other figure that we can't see.
How
I mean,
many
if
others
it's
are in
right
that chamber
there,
with them?
Then they're not going to really hide very well.
Okay.
How many others are in the chamber with them? That we can tell.
With the two at forefront at the center point of the hall that are still within the darkness of the tunnel, you make out what seems to be maybe 3 or 4, but also with the front guard promenade, almost like when King Snare had the Hellhounds. This woman has giant scorpions at the foreground to protect her.
Ah. No one mentioned that.
So does that mean we're waiting to see who leaves first before we?
Or we could catch them together. I don't know. I was after information. If we have an opportunity to kill them now, we shouldn't hesitate.
Wait, the drow spider lady. Wait, is that a natural state? Is that like a natural creature, or could that be the corrupted drow that we're looking for?
I don't know that much about Driders. Can I roll to see what?
I would
What
allow,
are
Yeah,
those
as a,
I would allow a history or an arcana.
Ooh, I will do Arcana because I get to do my tireless practice with that.
I have no bonuses
That is
on
a
either,
30.
so I will be shamed, obviously, but 17.
He does one thing really, really well.
So especially with drow, well, first off, Thrice, you know that Drider are usually drow that have been cursed, but many of them embraced it due to the fact that since they've been spurned, they usually receive this as punishment to mark that they've failed, but also have been able to correct their own self-failures in certain matters due to the fact of the, well, curse slash bane that they've been given. Modar,
Yeah, don't they usually become mindless for the most part?
most part, and that's why it's important that Modar with the 30 knows full well that, especially since she's cognitive and has actually been able to plot out a full course.
She's making a deal.
Right.
And not to mention, even though this is not technically a citadel, have this unique hive seemingly under her control. This is not your normal Drider. This would have to be something along with the Archon. In theory, she should be mindless, raging, and lost and bestial for how long she's been a Drider. This doesn't seem correct. This seems like something maybe the runestones has enacted upon to where she has kept her sanity.
It's like feeding her life force type thing, which is
Oh,
so
saving
she might have one?
transition.
She might be the one we are searching for.
Yeah, this might be her. There's no, because we don't know what she looks like. There might be more, but this is a really good lead. Now,
The Archon said, "Yeah, I'm sorry."
I was gonna say, that was the kill order on her, or are we trying to get her out?
Oh, I think we actually asked the Archon this before we went in. Josh, I'm sorry. Can you remind me? Because I think I actually asked him whether or not he wanted her alive or.
Like, are we trying to save her?
We're trying to save her.
With that
Yeah.
previous statement of the Archon, you know that he had stated that he wanted to, well, more or less seemingly kill her, but more of a mercy killing in this way is that from the way he was talking about it, that may have been his fault that she's still like this from the time when he had the runestone.
Oh, so we're hitting her with the raid.
Okay.
The one the Archon talked to us about.
Mercy killing it is.
What say you, Jin? How do we move?
By what?
Fuck you! I love you so much. Oh my god! All right.
Lane's gonna get antsy and walk forward.
Alright.
Maybe we should prepare things first.
What? Oh.
Well, I
okay.
mean, if we rush in, we might get surprised.
Of course,
Which
if
is
we
the
rush
same
in, we
as
might
nothing better
get
than
surprised. Okay, but aren't those giant ants like masters of hearing us from like, or smelling us from like?
Forever away, and we have
Yeah.
plates and stuff.
Oh, it's been how long has it been? 3 weeks? 2?
Yeah. So the reason why it was hard to get by them originally in the tight tunnel is because they can smell you. Especially for the memory of nature with you, Thalos, when you roll a really good check, you know that most ants, even though they have eyes, are almost practically blind and usually almost always rely on smell.
Hmm.
Wait, so are we trying to save this person or fight this person?
No, we just said we're trying to put her.
Yeah, we're gonna kill her.
Okay.
We're good.
We're gonna
So
do
let's
it
just
best.
walk in. What the
Let's
fuck are
go!
Let's I mean, we've usually like. Screw it.
I'll bring up the rear.
Usually
for it.
someone shoots like a giant spell straight ahead first.
Alright.
They're all spread out. We want them to group up.
So any stealth upon approach or just straight in?
Yes. Oh, absolutely. I'm
Stealth,
totally
Really.
stealthing.
Can I just start
Yeah.
swinging?
Rain just charges.
Can I just start
she's like-
swinging at this ant?
Yeah, hit your brother.
No.
Well, so,
Just pushes him out of the way. Let's do this!
Oh! I want to do that. Can I do that? Can I swing my heartbreaker?
Yes, I'll give you advantage as you do surprise them at that.
Ramnus, do you want to go there? Why don't you move?
Is that
I
a?
suppose.
Is that gonna land? Yeah, that's land.
21
right?
dead
Yeah.
definitely lands, good lord.
Can I, get him disoriented?
Start cracking into the thorax of this creature so fucking heavily.
Yeah. I
Do we
think,
get
Rain's
surprise
running
actions
on
or-
the adrenaline. That's what it is, guys.
It's the adrenaline.
It's the adrenaline. She just wants to swing at things.
Swang.
It's not my fault. You gotta take it up with her.
Swang,
Whoa.
chicken wang.
With the quick trudge up and the rain diving in headfirst. Unfortunately, that would be the initiative surprise, but you do see very disgruntled at this point, but also surprised that you're this deep in the hive and not more heavily wounded. But you could see
Oh!
the snake person that she's been speaking to looks very fearful,
Nurse
even though they're holding a glaive at this point.
So very fearful.
Yes, just because he wasn't expecting to have to defend himself in the hive from enemies. But also the fact that, you know, as far as you could tell from the curious expression of the snake person, it doesn't seem like he was expecting to have laid out plans kind of be just, you know, governed upon at this point in time.
Okay, well, I say let's not trap ourselves in this little corridor, but...
No, these are the hot gates. Their numbers will mean nothing. Actually, wait, no, I'm having flashbacks. Aiden's not having flashbacks, or Motor's not having flashbacks, but I'm having Aiden flashbacks.
Too many people.
They're in an
small
open chamber,
hallway
and we're trying to
water.
get in.
With a high
Unless-
priestess. Hold on, wait. Hold on.
Yeah, unless they're gonna come to us for some stupid reason, we need to
Well, the
get out of
bugs
this.
will.
We need to get out of this little kill zone before they start taking pot shots at us.
I mean, alright, then y'all need to get in there. Would Nira be where
To
in
be
this
clear,
closet?
Should be up next to her boy.
To be clear, with plus 10, I'm still 21 stealth. Yeah, just saying. Duncan.
Yeah, but we're all about to lay shit down.
Yeah, but I'm still hiding behind one of these hives, in cover, in stealth. I'm just
I
saying.
don't know.
Like-
I don't know these people.
I don't know where I'm at. I just walked into this fucking Taco Bell naked. Hold on, what the fuck?
Oh, this
That's
isn't
awkward.
where I parked my car.
So, Modar, what are you doing?
Also, that was the...
Me?
Well, hold on, I gotta finish rolling initiative there.
Daredevil.
Oh, right.
I'm not the top. I am nowhere near the top of the turn order. Our lady who
Oh, yeah,
who
yeah,
aren't a
you're
bitch
right.
rolled a 23.
Yeah.
Butthead.
Josh, sorry about that. I should actually be 12 initiative, because with the Sentinel Shield, I have advantage, so between the 12 and the 5.
You
it's
can
the 12.
edit it.
There.
Oh, can I? Oh, sorry. Thank you, sir.
I got you.
Damn, I just saw that she didn't roll to 0. That's
The roughest of life.
truly unfortunate.
Oof.
At
That's
least
an
it's
oof.
not a -1.
This is
Those are just tragic.
Those is when you just fold through time. You stop it.
I
Yes.
feel like if
Yeah, I
you
don't
crit
feel like
fail
that's
and you
good.
have it goes what?
Right?
Alrighty. So, especially cracking into the thorax of the ant, everything popping off very, very quickly, as even the, well, spider drake people seem confused at your presence here in this chamber. You can see that she puts a hand out to this snake, this servant of Yig, as far as you know. Quickly go inform your brothers that I will handle this situation. Just make sure that they are ready. And turns to the rest of you and will speak in common, though it seems to almost drag an echo through this chamber. And as she does, you can even see like there's odd flits and dust falling from up high in the chamber. You realize, especially now that you've approached into the more entry point of the chamber for you, Rain and Jid, that this moves very far up, and there's almost like silk and gossamer webs mixed in up high above. Odd visions, as far as you can tell, what seems like flitting butterflies, dust, and sparks of lightning flowing through the air, and a humongous nest, what looks like one massive weaved orb, and a huge hole at the very, very pinnacle top. You can see as well there's a few other areas of holes up above where a few more of these citizens seem to preside as well. As she,
So we walked into like a theater in session.
pretty much. As she looks to the rest of the group now kind of pushing from beyond the shadow, but she mostly sees the Delacroix twins. I would imagine announcing yourselves would be more prevalent, but unfortunately, it seems I'll need to teach you those manners.
We're the dead ass Rangers.
We brought her Tim's bug ass bitch.
With that, she's gonna knock back.
That is in character for Gary. Gary says that in Terran.
God.
I'm sorry, his name is Gregory. I lied.
Get it straight.
With that, she's gonna knock back some arrows, and she's going to, well, fire it at the front person, right? All 3 shots.
Man.
Alright, so the only one that will hit you will be the 26.
Damn. A diggity
26?
dog.
Yes, ma'am. For
Okay.
7 piercing and 1 poison damage.
Wait, so what's my total damage?
8.
8, okay.
Actually, Rain, you're gonna take no damage.
Ooh.
Modar flicks out a hand, and the mirror that's always flying around his head shoots out in front of you and stops the arrow.
What?
And it's got the mirror now has a big crack in it and the arrow sticking out of it, but it flies back over to my head.
I see you do come prepared with friends. At that, she's going to recoil backwards 30 feet up with the silken gossamer webs, keeping eyes on you off the ground.
Spidery movement. I'm hearing the clicking in my head. I hate it.
So, I'll make sure to
Gross.
mark her. And then, as she does move up off the ground, you hear what sounds like rumbles underneath the ichor and amber.
Yep. Here it is. What's rumbling?
You're not entirely sure. With that, you do see as these, well, flitters and dusts go down. Let me see real quick. Alrighty. So, as the dust crumbles down, you can tell that those who preside here are unaffected, but for the Delacroix twins up front, you are hit by fulminating wings. This dust seems to conduct down onto your bodies, powdering yourselves lightly, before you see what seems like a spark of electricity course through the air in the area next to you. I need you both to make me Constitution saving throws.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Boo.
Let's see. Jin. I assume that's Indomitable?
Well, he accidentally rolled Dex first.
Oh, Dex. Never mind. Alright, so with that, you have. Well, how high is your bonus for your charisma? Because I know you have the Paladin aura. There you go. That will be just enough to avoid being stunned as you feel course of electricity shock through your bodies for a moment. You realize that whatever is going on in this chamber from the various moths powdering down into this area, almost like a self-defense mechanism. Those who live here are unaffected, but those who are not used to the curious effects of these moths and the denizens they live with have adverse effects of varying degrees.
Yucky.
With that,
That was a shock to my system. Alright, who next?
alrighty.
Go asking questions.
Curiosity's good. This one is going to clamber over the wall and get down into the face of everyone. You should not take the queen. And with that, a fulminating moth of poison bears down on Jin and everyone else going back, so thankfully just up to the rock person as you guys see this gout of poison fill the entire tunnel. Thankfully your shadows are just fine because they're immune to poison. Is the rock man immune to poison?
Totally immune to poison. I cower behind the earth elemental as it splatters and hisses across its face and does nothing.
Thankfully him acting as a plug, but I will need Jin, Ramus, and I'm going to roll Nears real quick as well.
What are we rolling?
Constitution saving throws, my faux pas. I forgot to mention that.
What's the range on the... Your aura is 10 feet, right, Jin? Rams, you get +4.
Oh, well, 9.
Alright. And then Nira's got, with Jin's aura, 24. So, and for Ramus with the 9, unfortunately that would not save, as the DC on this is a 15.
Yep.
What's the bad news?
The bad news bears. Those who made it will take half of this and not be poisoned. So if you made the DC 15, you will take 20 damage and you're not poisoned. Unfortunately, Ramus, you will take 41 damage and you are poisoned for the next minute. Which means
Does he
you...
get to save his turns?
For that, yes, it would be at the end of each turn.
Yuckarooski.
So unfortunately with that, that would mean disadvantage on all your attacks and ability checks.
So you want to know the poison? Oh, what a time where I wish I could cast Lesser Restoration.
Alrighty. Also, oh. So you got a 12 on yours, Jin. So yeah, that would be the 41 in poison condition for you as well. Do you have your +4 already applied? I believe you do.
Is Khan the paladin? One of the
Oh,
paladins?
no, you do not. Alright. So you only take half that and 20 damage. Alrighty.
How many rounds is a minute?
10.
10 rounds. Every round 6 seconds.
hear a rumbling course past you, Rain. As it goes towards the inner walls, you hear it in these chambers. This direction of you.
All the boogs. All of the boogs.
All bugs. Oops, all bugs. Alright, so that's going to shuffle and then ready in action. Something unseen. The giant scorpion is just going to shuffle and chitter as it snaps, trying to hold the promenade. Modar.
Hi.
Heard a rumbling in the southern wall.
South to me?
Getting closer.
Not a fan of that at all. I'm going to change my plan. Fuck it. I'm going to fly into the room on my magic carpet, which has a flight speed of 40 feet, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check. 40 feet, because we went with the 5x7.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna cast polymorph on myself.
Alright, and you're 40 feet above all that.
I would like to drop down upon these three people as a T-Rex, please.
As you polymorph, you'll get into a T-Rex, but first another action will happen.
Oh, that's exciting.
So, yeah, I would imagine as you are in there, you just poofed into a T-Rex, and then we'll attempt. I would need a DC 21 Dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity? That just seems unrealistic for a wizard. Woof. 9. Wait, actually, should I roll with the T-Rex thing if I am the T-Rex?
I don't think it would go much more favorably.
I'll take anything that gives me a reroll.
Unfortunately not.
Okay.
Keep that. But you can go ahead and drop your T-Rex token there.
Yes. Borp.
As you think you're going to fall, and then suddenly as a T-Rex you feel even more confused as you are suddenly enraptured a little bit as most of the area above, and you both, Rain and Jin, see this. A huge portion of this chamber, the 30-foot cube, has been filled with cobweb instantaneously.
Like it happened when I cast my spell? Like it triggered on the spell?
Basically, as you moved in, it was
Oh, I hate that.
waiting to
Oh!
trounce the first person as you meet.
Well, I'm really glad I have a very big health pool now.
As you meet the Fey Mistress's personal pet, a Drakens.
It's so much smaller when you do that.
It is.
It's so much incredibly smaller when you do that. Oh dear. I'm so glad I have an extra 136 health now.
You could see this gargant creature moving with eerie silence, almost as if it wasn't even there. Even for its mass, its size, it doesn't make a sound. until finally when it slams the webs into the area and you hear the soft as it slowly comes down towards you.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing soft about that.
So I guess I can't do anything.
Unfortunately, not. You are suspended up in the air as this thing is poised. Also, by the way, yes, it rolled a 31 on its stealth.
I hate that. It's better at stealth than Modar is at magic, which is bad.
Well, you did say you were afraid that I was happy for tonight. So, will that be the rest of your turn as you wiggle Saurus Rex?
Yeah. Do I get to save against it at the end of my turn or anything, or is that would be on my turn to get out of the webs?
To escape it would require a strength saving throw of 21.
At the end, now that it is the end of my turn, or is that at the start of my next turn?
Be at your start.
Okay. Then I can't do anything. I don't have bonus action as the T-Rex, and I use my action to turn into it.
All right. And you were 40 feet up, you said?
I just was flying over the other bugs, but sure, yeah, I'm 40 feet up. There was an intent to dive bomb these things with my T-Rex ass, so.
Fair enough. So how high would you say? How high would you say?
40 feet. I can't get higher than 40 feet.
All right.
With a speed of 40, I can only get 40 feet up.
Right. There's a suspended dinosaur in Gossamer Silk above you now.
Roar. Roar.
What are these creatures? Are they friendlies or no?
They were just
What are
trying to chew
these?
on your ass.
It just spit
okay.
acid all over your brother and friends and melted them half to death.
Mm-hmm.
Rude. Okay. Oh, do I want to do this already? Maybe not.
Yeah.
It's like, do I blow my one level 6 spell, or do I,
I mean, this might be the fight, but you don't have to do it in round 1.
Of course, if you don't live to round 2.
I mean, look, knock on wood, but I don't think there's anything here that's gonna one-shot any of us. I don't think Josh would find that an interesting combat. He wants us to struggle and die. I really don't think so. I think we would have lost a lot more characters now if that was his DMing style with this group.
Prismatic spray.
Can I just say,
And nobody died.
That's true.
Josh is slightly sadistic, though.
Slightly sadistic. He wants to watch us suffer. That's what I'm saying. There's not a lot of suffering in You're Dead, because then whoever that is just shuts up and goes to make a character.
And then
for
he
the
just
rest of the
laughs
night.
maniacally in the background. Ridiculous.
See?
I think I'm going to do a hold monster spell. But I want to do it at a level 6 so I can freeze up one of the other dipshits in front of us. It says if I could do a 6. Sorry, say it again.
I said tactical. Both tactical and cool.
I want to do it at level 6. 6.
Alright. Who you freezing in place?
Oh, I'm gonna hold this little bastard and this little bastard.
Alrighty.
And then
Let's see. What's the wisdom saving throw? Alright.
Is your DC like crazy high now because of the thing? Like, do you have bonuses to your spell DC? We need to get you one of them holy amulets.
That fucking hurts.
what hurts?
He rolled a net 20. The green boy beside
No he didn't.
Oh!
No he didn't.
Ooh.
Oh.
All right, let's roll again.
Wait, can I can't cast spells as a fucking T-Rex.
Wait, no, you can't.
I can?
You can't. You're
Verbal?
Yeah,
I roared the spell as a T-Rex.
Rawr, 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 rawr. Rawr.
Also, currently derpy brain and only holding spell.
Yeah. Yes, I was. Damn it. I used
That's
my
not
once
the
per
rule.
session inspiration to give him disadvantage.
Then the Adrekinid. Unfortunately, he rolls an 18. So both of those resist.
They're assholes. That's my turn. I'm gonna. Oh, I'm gonna take a step back. Can I take a step back?
Would be a smack.
You would be attacked, yes.
Attack.
Meh. I'm gonna be attacked anyway, but alright, I'll stay right here.
Alright. With that, the Draconid is going to use 2 legendary action points. It's going to make it a cocoon attack since the Tyrannosaurus Rex is caught in the cobwebs. It definitely makes that with a 30. So, with that... Alright.
The hidden movements are happening.
With that, you are, well, basically restrained by this and blinded as you see a Tyrannosaurus Rex for the first time ever getting fully cocooned very quickly as it's just weaved and wrapped by silken gossamers.
First ever in history.
That's just an attack?
Yep. It had to
God.
actually hit you to do it.
I mean, so I definitely shouldn't have reduced my AC to almost half what it was. Is what you're saying.
Unfortunately.
Well, it's a good thing
Decisions,
Rex have a
decisions.
lot of blood to be sucked down. I'm just gonna be a juice bag for this fight. Good thing I have 2 summons that are doing work.
You can detect the webs. They are, I will tell you this, just on full fairness, of that they are AC 16, and they do have health pool.
But if I'm restrained, I can't make actions.
You can't, but they can to try and save you.
Ah, okay.
But it does suck because you're 40 feet up in the air.
Do I still get to save to try and break out?
Yes, you do. It would be
But it's higher now.
It's still a DC 21, but it's a strength. Athletics.
That's good. I'm happy with strength athletics. It's the one thing I've got as a T-Rex.
So
Besides a thick ass.
Yeah. You ironically have the perfect case and cause for the situation.
Right, like I'm stuck because of what I did, but also if I had to pick a creature to be what I am in this situation, it would be the T-Rex.
Alrighty.
That's fun. That's exciting. Ow.
Phalos.
Fucking hell.
Shit popped off real fucking hard.
Am I muzzled?
You're full fucking like mummified shibari.
Alright.
Well,
Okay, so where is the giant spider beast? Did it come down all the way from the ceiling before netting him, or is it like up high above?
It's 40. It was a little higher than he was before, but when he came in and turned into the Rex, it webbed him and fucking cocooned him. So he's currently 40 feet up in the air. Just wrapped up with this thing poised to bite the shit out of him.
Well, Alright. I am going to block the ground forces and try to direct everyone to aim their attacks while everyone else is blocked on the ground on the giant spider beast. So I am going to summon up a wall of thorns using my my staff, and I'm going to start it here, running through these guys.
All right.
I think it goes 60 feet. It's not something that we can that you can manipulate. It's one or the other, right? It's either 20-foot diameter circle or it's 60 feet long. I can't
You can manipulate the wall.
Can I manipulate the wall?
Yes.
Okay. In that case, what I'd like to do is I'll go 30 feet across. So just blocking the entrance and catching the ant, the spider drakes, and I want it to go up 30 feet, so we have a
There-
clear view of the beast that we're going to try to attack. But everyone else is trying to come at us through the ground, or over against the gap wherever the T-Rex is. They're sort of funneled in, and we've got a better shot.
It's kind of like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Are the
Also,
insects like on top of the wall then, or in the wall?
In the wall.
yeah, in the wall, like the wall just comes up underneath them, like shredding them with thorns and whatnot as they try to move out of it.
Does that still put them within hitting for us, or do we just have a?
They're like caught in it. It doesn't
Yeah,
push.
they're still within slapping range.
Yeah.
It's more like the Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah. And you could also very easily fly over it for you guys.
Yeah, I figured they can fly up and do whatever they need to, target whatever they need to, but at least this gives us a little bit of a base defense.
All right.
So that's the plan.
Go ahead, roll me that damage as they need to make that save.
All right.
Oh. Oh.
Where are you?
Two of them
All right.
made that, but the one to the south has gotten royally fucked up and locked up with it. Roll me that 78 of slashing.
All right. All right.
Alrighty.
Hopefully it stuns them like long enough to give Jin and Rain, a bit of, time to catch their breath before getting their next attacks in. Maybe even turn back or whatever the case might be, whatever they want to do. But I'm just playing it defensively for them right now.
Alrighty. So with
And
that,
then,
especially shredding them up, you can see that they've been repelled a good portion. There's one in the south that you hear scream out in pain as it's getting shredded and gripped down by all the barbs and thorns.
Rainbow Daw as soon as you can. And that's what I say. Staying in cover. All right. That's it for me.
Alright. Gregory, your master's in trouble.
Gregory knows what to do. He's very fast. He can fly. He's got 60 feet. And a four-armed gargoyle is actually really well designed to cut away fucking webs, because he makes 3 attacks.
Alright, 2 of those hit.
For 11 total.
Alrighty. The slashing part seems to be much more effective than the biting piercing.
Okay. Good to know.
Carving away the webs as they start to thin out. You can tell Gregory can tell, as being up here, there's a very large and thick swath of Mount Gossamer. This thick is extraordinarily tough.
Interesting.
And with that, double check in effect here since he's within that cube range, which I should mark out real quick.
Oh, is it a pervasive area? Like it's persisting?
Up above, yes.
Would he be able to come in?
He would be able to come in and do that before getting hopefully not tangled. We will just double check something real quick.
Bro.
Alright. So as As he is doing this, you do get the initial damage on. I need him, as he kind of ends his turn there, to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, I was expecting a fireball.
The natural 20.
Alright.
I was going to, but then he said that the wall to the south of Thalos and I started to shake and rumble. We heard something crawling through it.
It's true.
And I took the initiative to follow what Ramus said to get out of there. So I went to the front to help, and I can't go to the front if I'm me. So... T-Rex.
T-Rex.
Delicious bait.
Yeah, but Gregory's fine. He's chilling.
He's good. He's good. He's good.
He's chilling. He's got like 1 foot resting on like a flat part of the top of the wall of thorns.
Alright, so don't mind that huge green
Oh,
area.
that's the web area?
The web area up above with Gregory and the dino.
What is the base height of the web area? What height does it start?
Currently it starts with you at the 40-foot mark.
Okay, so Gregory's
Moving
just-
upward beyond that, where you can see the Dragonin is not affected, it is a 30-foot cube. So 30 by 30 by 30. Man, it's pretty much that. It's pure
I mean,
chaos.
yeah, you are using neon green.
I wanted to make sure everyone could see it. No mistakes.
No complaining, no bitching. In my kitchen.
Alrighty. So this Drake
They're
Spider
all spread out in the turn order.
is gonna, well, he's just gonna full dash and start clambering up to this wall. And then the Servant of Yig is, well, let's see, would he stick around or not? Nah, he's outie 5,000. He is out of this fight. He is running.
Hey, Josh.
Yes.
Quick question for you. You said that the webs have it's a 30-foot cube, right? Did the appearance of the thorn wall damage them at all?
No, because unfortunately these are way too high up for the thorn wall.
Okay, just making sure. Sorry, just making sure.
But that would be one hell of a combo to try and get by. Alrighty. Scorpion at the back is... well, it's gonna walk underneath and snip aggressively towards the suspended dino. Rocky Balboa.
The boy himself, refresh me, is this still the part of the area where he can't easily earth glide through shit? Or is that something he could do again in this area? Like,
In these
theoretically, yeah.
tunnels, he could.
He could, okay. I think he can reach...
It's just within the main chambers where they've been fully plastered over.
Can't... oh, he could get there. Okay, I'm gonna put him there then. He sinks into the ground, moves under Ramus in the shadows, and pops out right...
Before he pops out, he bumps into something.
Oh, I was gonna not say anything about what I saw when I moved him through the wall, but he has...
Oh, don't worry,
tremor
those are
sense,
just
so
those are trackers.
Oh, okay.
The thing you see is that.
Oh, ew.
As he's burrowing through the earth, or well, not burrowing, this thing is burrowing through the earth.
I hate that. That's bad.
You
That's
see
very bad.
a tunneling spider that looks at him with curiosity, like, you shouldn't be here.
Am I able to attack while earth gliding?
Yes.
Okay. Slam, please. 2 of them. It's a 27 and a 28. One of those is critical.
Yeah. You definitely start bashing into the tunneling trapdoor spider.
Someone get the flaming werfer.
Have I brought enough nightmare juice today? I think I need more. Alright.
Snakes erupt from the ground around your ankles. the tunnel behind you begins to fill with clowns. just start hitting things. Suddenly you're at the top of a mountain.
Everything at the front of you turns into red balloons and then explodes into blood.
No, no, no. Yeah. How much does that 28 bludgeoning hurt this
Definitely did not look like an
32.
Definitely did not enjoy the 32 raw damage. It looks a little confused that the stone came out and started attacking it, but it looks like it's ready to start fighting back and trying to strike the stone.
Let it try.
Oh yes, it will try. You could tell that this spider seemed to be digging through solid stone.
Interesting. So this one is leaving a tunnel behind it, whereas the earth elemental is like magically not disturbing it as it moves through.
Correct.
Oh, so the tunnel really just fought back against this thing. Okay, that's me.
All right. Nira looks for an opening. She finds it right here next to the Drake spider. The citizen. And she is coming in hot. Need to find her character sheet. She just comes hurtling in. Just starts slamming down the great silver sword. This is why you brought her. This is why you keep her hired. She just starts tearing ass through this fucking spider person. Pretty much bloodying him in just one fell swoop. She just fucking power slams her sword into this creature, sending chitin and blood everywhere.
Word, she is a murder machine.
And then same aggressive pack for Scorpion number 3. And then Ramus.
There's a lot of the rest of the room beyond.
Yes, there is. There is a gap between the thorn wall and the webs above. You do see that there's all the all the boys below as well. And then a very large creature up above, the Drider, looking quite pleased with her court.
Huh?
What shall it be, my tiger friend?
Question.
Mm-hmm.
If I eat like a shroom, like a hay shroom bullet, double it out of the room. If I eat a hay shroom, since it gives me another action, do I get another action immediately, or?
I would say you get it immediately, since you're consuming it to get that haste.
And second question. With the poison, is it every attack for this turn is disadvantage, or just one attack?
It's every attack. Because until the poison condition goes away, which you would make at the end of your turn, basically is just there, kind of like messing with your senses and, kind of giving you double sight.
Okay. Is my token invisible for everybody else, or just me?
Well, it should be here.
Just-
Let me do the shuffle. And then...
Oh, okay. It said it was at the square over here.
Alright. Can you see it?
Alright, so I chug a shroom. And then...
Regen 10 HP.
Yep.
Oh, right. And then... Are we trying to lock this spider down first and then go after everything, or?
I'm I can't communicate. Y'all don't know what Modar's thinking. Pained T-Rex noises. I don't know. We could take out the stuff that's here. I really don't want the Drider to just have free reign to cast spells at us for as much time as she wants, though. That would suck.
Well, if we could have sniped the Drider, might have lost some of this command, but right now it looks like we're just gonna have to deal with it.
Shoulda, coulda, wouldas.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Look, the mistakes were made.
Is
Some
there any
people got caught
space
in web.
up here between them for me to fit, or no?
There's 10 feet.
Yeah, there's a 10-foot gap. So basically, the cobwebs themselves are 40 feet up. The thorn wall raises up but protects you, but you could still float above near and all that in range to get in the strikes that you desire.
Alright, cool. How far up is the spider?
The spider, I did mark him at 40, but he's actually above, so he'd be like the 45 mark and through the webs. If you go through the webs, would have to make a dexterity save to not get caught and restrained.
Alright, so I stay in the air but not high enough to hit it, I guess. Can I fit over here, or?
Yes, you can very easily.
And then I start wailing on this guy again.
Fuck him up. Definitely hits. Alrighty. Oh my god.
Do I need all of those to kill him? Do I get to save any of those?
Let me do the math real quick here.
Are you winning, son?
The last one would be enough to just finish him off as you and Nero tag team this man and just power slam him into the fucking thorn wall.
And a drink.
Alrighty. Get your 2d8 back as we're torn apart is beyond
Is it
just
2d8?
I should... Hold on. I could be wrong. I'm sorry.
I was going to say I've been rolling it wrong this whole time then.
No, you got it right. I'm thinking of other fiery magic spells. I hope that he just gets crunched by the rest of the thorns.
Oh, right. You said how far? 45?
Yes, 45. See, it looks like it's pretty hungry.
What spell is the
Shadows
green
attack
box?
this thing over here.
That's the webs that are
yeah.
up 40 feet.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a spell. That would be a natural ability.
40 feet in the air above us, or 40 feet like
40 feet in
Up
the
in the
air.
air. Yeah.
Yeah.
The bottom of
so we
it
can
is
walk
40 feet up in the
underneath
air.
it?
Yeah, easily.
Okay.
The green line is the thorns, though. Can't walk through those.
And these.
Well, you can,
Yeah.
but it hurts a lot.
The slanted green.
Like, very, very painfully?
Like 86?
78.
Okay,
78? I was close.
never mind. I'm cool.
I'm not 78 to the face cool.
Yeah, word.
The 17 will hit as you start rending the giant ant that's trapped in. That's pretty much enough to kill it. As
Get it!
Gets drained to death, crunched in the
Murder
thorn wall,
him.
and life essence siphoned out of it.
Can
Take his butt and make it yours.
this thing is it? Oh no, never mind. I was gonna say, is it in a position to climb the web? But it's in the thorns, right?
Yes, unfortunately.
Okay, yeah, that's all I got then.
Alright. This one will take.
Oh, I am 20 feet up, tops.
And then, actually, that reminds me. This thing will use its last legendary action point that hasn't used yet. Since it's close to the top, it's going to make a bristle attack against Ramus.
Oh, the one it hasn't used yet.
Yes. Legendary actions are a bitch, man.
Does
I
it
know,
count
no,
as a
I know it,
weapon
I know
action?
it.
That's a
Or
natural
a
one.
spell? What was it?
Rain's Aura is still up, yes. It lasts for an hour. Yes. You would regenerate 10 on your turn. And the Adraconid misses you entirely as it tries to shoot some bristles, but they do go a bit wide.
Oh, never mind. I'll save the point.
This one will just fly. Oh, actually, yeah. Because let's see, it's the 55. Checking out the situation.
Yeah, that rain aura still should be.
Yeah, it's going strong.
We charged from one fight through. This is now the fourth fight
This one.
in less than 10 minutes in fiction. In real life, several months.
This thing is going to get that nice hover between. And since everyone's nice and compact here, we'd Ramus, Nira, Rain, and Jin to make me Constitution saving throws as another gout of poisonous liquid is fulminated through the air.
I'm 20 feet up.
That's, it's still a 30-foot cone.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yo, Jin, I am so sorry.
Unfortunately, the 13 is not enough as it's the DC 15 con. Which also reminds me, Ramus, you should, well, let's see. Yeah, you would do that, and then roll another con to see if you're no longer poisoned.
Oh, right.
It's 15, Jin. Pulls out cannon.
Tell Alex I said hi.
Alright, so you're no longer poisoned. You managed to resist this, so you would not be poisoned for this, but you do receive half this damage. 6. 46 poison damage to those who had failed. And then only 23. And also those who did fail the DC 15 will be poisoned until until saving at the end of their turn.
Did I also get damage?
Yes. So you would take the 23 rain. So you're not poisoned, but you do take that 23 poison.
Okay.
Oh, I can hear it. It's kicking your butt, isn't it?
Rain, how's the butt? Is it being kicked by the booster?
Yeah, it is.
This low booster.
I didn't have to worry about it until the next day, but yeah.
This thing. Well, go ahead and roll me that 76
Everything
as it's
hurts.
going to try and move through to clamber up to the wall. Thalos for your thorn wall. As this thing scrapes itself out.
Gotcha.
What's your sorry?
35.
Alright, solid 35 damage to this boy as he tears himself apart trying to escape that. Which also reminds me, Mira is unfortunately poisoned as well. And then, oh, since this one didn't do a breath attack, it's gonna clamber up the wall. It's gonna pour down on everyone here. I need another Constitution saving throw.
From everybody?
Unfortunately.
Okay. I haven't
God
even
damn,
finished
dude. What'd
calculating
you
my
do
last
to your
hit
con
points.
saves? Thank God for the regen, because even if Jin dies right here, he'll regen in 0.2 seconds.
It's true. Thank God it's at the start of the turn, too.
Phoebus Lorenzo.
That's... Those
That is...
made
There's
good one.
nothing below 3 in there!
So...
There's not a single 1 or a 2!
Everyone who made it will only take 26 damage. Unfortunately, Jin is out cold. Nira is barely holding on.
And suddenly
Oh
the
my
T-Rex
God,
is
is
the
this-
safest member.
Is this where the Delacroix are going to suddenly die?
I mean, not if the healer who recently found God shows off on their next turn with their big heal spell.
Who's that?
Their massive big heal spell from their storm god.
You know, the actual only healer on the team?
Who?
Jin,
Talos is a healer.
It was at this
Technically.
moment that he knew
Wow.
he
That was
fucked up.
the druid.
you wake up thankfully to the sparkling gold runestone that your sister has. Everything hurts. There's so much pain. Your lungs are burning. You could just feel the blood dripping out of your mouth and eyes and ears. Every part of you is just being stung by this horrible, coursing, acidic poison.
I hate to say this, but maybe we retreat a little bit if we can.
Jin's about to explode. Oh, what does that do?
That tasty heal.
Fucking holy light.
Is a fucking holy light different from a regular holy light?
Yeah, it's like mood lighting. Like, it's purple. And there's jazz in the background.
Aye, sir. What would you like the color of your aura?
Magenta. This screen is a cluster.
That is a wild looking color mix.
This is inane. Yo, Thalos, drop like a crystal shard or something, like one of them ice spells.
I wish I could, but I can't even do what I want to do if we're gonna get out of here now. So
Lay on hands, I assume, brother?
No, from aura.
Or you do heal from your aura, because obviously that goes off instantaneously.
Does everybody within 30 feet of him heal for 5?
Bonus action can heal creature. Yep. So you can definitely heal yourself for that bonus action. So it's whenever he uses a bonus action to heal someone.
One creature.
Oh man, your rolls tonight.
For 4. Huzzah!
God, I'm sorry, brother.
You need to save your brother. Or is he just gonna get knocked down every round and get up again? Just
is it Rain wounded
swimming
too?
in the acid.
Please don't just fucking kill me, guys. Will that be all, Jin? Alright. Fey Mistress. She's gonna point. Feast well, my pet. You've earned the prize. And she's going to clamber further up towards the nest and then poise 80 feet up.
What's it gonna take for me as a T-Rex to get up there? Assuming I free myself eventually.
Also, Jin, roll me another con save for your poison condition. 15. And to get up there, probably a little bit of athletic acrobatic mixture, just to not fall getting up there.
I just like the idea of a T-Rex walking on cobwebs to fight a Drider. I think that's a good mental image.
It's a fun one too. Brother Jin, I need you to roll me con so you can get rid of the poison condition. Con saving throw. You are no longer poisoned.
There we go! There's a roll! Good shit, a 30.
Coming back.
That's the Jin that I know. That's the Pillow Paladin rebound that we all know and love.
It will not be Turkogo today that wins. And with that,
Yeah, you threatened me with a Turk Ogre.
ironic, isn't it? Now you're the one getting pillow paddled. I always have a play on words. At that, Rocky.
I got something you can play with. Fucking.
Rocky hears something else getting closer to follow up his friend.
Thick.
Alrighty.
Super excited about all of this.
Then the dust effect of the land. Oof. Alrighty. Those are not in the gossamer webs. For some of you, I don't think you can. Some of you can feel this. Alright. I need. Oh, Nira's gonna have to be. Basically, everyone except Modar, because he's wrapped in gossamer right now, to roll me another Constitution saving throw. As all this.
Even up in the air.
Yep. As this disruption throwing moth dust everywhere. Only a DC 11.
Do the elementals need to make it?
Da, 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 da.
It's for if it's for poison, they.
It is not. It would be for blinding.
Okay.
Was it? Did you say a con save?
Yes. Which.
Do the elementals benefit from the aura?
Yes, they do, because they are allies.
Okay. Then the forearm is not close enough, but the earth elemental gets a 17 instead of a 13.
Do I have to roll my shadows?
Yes, you do. As.
Can they be blinded?
Yes, they can.
Hmm.
But they make it anyway, as it's only an 11. Those who got below an 11 are blinded for the next minute until they make the save at the end of the next turn.
+4 save my butt.
It did. It really did, because being blinded in this room would suck fucking eggs. And with Nira next to Jin, she can't actually fail that.
Sync through the turn order, and you get to the big one, and the yellow box is almost as big as the green box.
Alrighty, this boy is gonna make his 2 attacks.
Ah, yes, we know this mechanic well. Earth Elemental fights a single insect, and they both have multi-attack. This is familiar.
Spider versus Rock. The Rock always wins. Does not hit. And finally,
Fuck it.
Big Spider.
Okay, so just like to start off with, I'm sorry for intruding. I'd like to follow up with, I can leave right now if it's a problem.
Just be glad I didn't put a deadly precision on.
I don't even want to know what that is.
But it does have advantage to bite you.
Well, yeah, I'm a meal deal. He's gonna pop me in the microwave in a minute.
Can I...
Hmm?
Hold on. I got some for him.
For this guy?
For you, actually.
Oh.
Y'all, I'm gonna go lay down.
Alright, right.
I apologize for cutting out early, but I feel like shit.
You're
That's
okay.
fair. Hope you
Feel free. Thank you. Feel free to run my character as a cleric. Should be whatever. All right. Good night, y'all. I'm gonna go to bed.
Gotta rest
Night,
up, kiddo.
Ryan.
Let's
Good
go.
luck.
Bye.
So would that just make it normal then?
Yes it would, which would put that to a 19 to bite.
19 does bite T-Rex. T-Rex AC very low.
So it does
How low?
38 piercing.
13.
Oh, I should have
30.
saved that then.
Sorry, I did not know that was what that was.
And then I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
You said 38
Yes.
in a con save? Fuck a absolute duck.
So, as it bites into you, you feel this sickly venom course through your veins. Even on your feral instinct, this is the worst. As you feel your body start to liquefy from the inside, you lose half of your current HP.
Okay. Okay. And then I need to take a save for concentration on polymorph.
Yep.
22 is more than half of 38,
So
and the poison effect is not technically damage, right?
correct. It's just
Okay.
since you failed, basically your organs liquefying.
Yeah. Cool. Great. Love it. Super sick. Yep.
With that, it'll make its other attacks, because you are unfortunately helpless in this cocoon.
Yeah. Get me. Eat me.
Well, it took a snack out of you. It's gonna shoot bristles down at the rest of the party. So,
What? I'm not tasty enough?
oh no, you're a delicious snack. It's savoring every bite.
Fucker, have another one then. Where you going?
It's going to fire once at Ramus with its bristles. 29 to hit you, Ramus.
Yeah.
For 17 piercing. And then it's going to shoot down at Rain. Which thankfully the 18 will miss. Scorpion can't do anything. Screaming dinosaur in the sack of delicious taste.
Hi, hello. Yes, that's me. Everyone say it with me. Screaming dinosaur in the sack of delicious tasty. That's my name. That's what they all call me. I make a strength save against being restrained.
Strength athletics.
Yeah, I'm a T-Rex. I don't got skills like that. But thanks for believing in me. That's a 12. Do I have? I do not.
Unfortunately not.
Stick. I don't have inspiration. That's me. I can't take actions or reactions.
Alright. Would you like to play Rain for the time?
Sure.
Do you, I believe you still have her character sheet.
I should, yes. Do 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 do.
As everyone
Where?
screams internally.
Well, probably healing, right? Probably a heal spell.
Also, that reminds me, well, actually, no. Yeah, there was fresh damage. You wouldn't have had to heal.
Yeah. Yeah, I was at max until... Or, well, I guess I would heal at the start of my turn. I would be up to that. Rain heals. That, and... Yeah, it's gonna be mass cure wounds.
Alright.
24 healing for Rain, Ramus, Jin, Nira, I guess Modar, and are any of the shadows injured?
Yep, they would be
Paralysis
put back to
or-
full.
Okay, then both the shadows. Yeah, because both the elementals are at full. So
And
the 6 people that are right there. Yeah.
you could tell Nira desperately needed that. She looked like she was about to go down.
Good shit. Yeah. Everybody take them 24. Need it.
Talos is
T-Rex
just
is
in the
back
back
of
of the
the
hallway watching all this unleash in like 10 seconds. Just like, Jesus Christ.
Oh. Uh-huh. Okay.
I'm sorry, would that be all for...
I don't think she has. I was trying to see if she had any bonus actions. I can't see that she does.
Yeah, because she switched out to work.
Yeah. So that's gonna be her
Alright.
for now.
Thalos.
Okay. Which one of these, well, where are the ones that have been, like, flying up and spitting down on everybody? Are they sitting in the 30-foot gap up top? Or...
Yeah, they've basically been flying up. The other ones have just avoided going near the wall.
There's also one up here.
That one's dead.
Oh, that one's dead now? I can't see.
There's a lot going on in that corner.
Ooh, nah.
Which ones are still on the ground?
Currently, the only ones that are on the ground would be the scorpions.
Okay.
Is this ant still alive here?
Crushed and dead. These shadows tore ass into him.
Sick.
Okay. Okay, and I just want to make sure. These two right here, they're both up high and sort of like flying and just, being general menaces.
Yeah, the one on the right is currently clambered onto the wall. The one in the middle is flying just over as a kid just comes swooping in to get over everything.
Okay. Case. All right. Thalos places one hand above his chest and one hand below his heart, and he sort of lights up his aberrant dragon mark that's over his heart,
Ooh.
and he shouts, "Ancient sword!" and casts summon draconic spirit.
Fuck yes. What kind of dragon do you summon forth?
He summons a golden dragon whose scales look kind of like feathers that are edged in green. But it's a gold dragon. Spirit. And he calls it Zerial! Attack! I'll just need your stat block, please.
Alrighty. Actually, large. Hold on. There we are.
Go. All right.
Yeah, bro, you summoning Bahamut up in here with the shit?
Well, it's a golden dragon, but it looks kind of like an Aarakocra style beak. Like it's a dragon, but it was sort of inspired by Zeri, so
Yo.
that's why he named it Zerial, and I send it forth.
Yo.
Once I have control of the token.
Yo.
I was saving that for big time, but I think we got to get the hell out of here. So, or at least we got to like try to even the playing field, or at least get these things to attack someone else, so you guys can pull the hell back and we can regroup. So,
Yeah. This. Does that drop the Wall of Thorns?
I don't know, possibly because it's concentration, right?
Are
Yeah.
they conjured or are they?
I believe.
I mean, this is conjuration, but it's concentration up to an hour.
Yeah,
Sorry.
So believe the thorn walls might be dropped, which at this situation is not the worst. Let me double check.
Oh no, one of our massive AoEs is.
Which thorn wall is concentration, so that would be dropped.
All right. Well, as I send this thing towards battle, I shout for everyone else to try to retreat or regroup. Regroup.
We gotta get the T-Rex.
You can place that pretty much anywhere 60 feet out from you.
Okay. Yep. It's not letting me select.
Hold on. Roll20's being a bit of a fuss.
Of course.
We are kicking its ass a little bit with the amount of shit that's happening.
Yeah, to say the least.
Like 97 different views and lightings that it has to calculate.
Pretty much.
Yeah. And I cast the spell at, by the way, just so you know, I cast the spell at level 6, so it should have the 60 hit points rather than the 50. Just FYI.
Alrighty. I'll have to do a quick edit of the stats real quick.
Yeah. I just cancel out my one level 6 spell.
A good use of it.
Yeah. I've been waiting.
So that's 2 of our full casters out of their level 6. I will hold mine like a miser then.
You sound nervous.
This Drider's gonna get a fucking contingency to the face. Upon my death, smash my staff over my knee.
Detonate the entire mountain.
It's not the entire mountain. It's just a 30-foot sphere around me that would basically be completely vaporized in a mini nuclear explosion.
Yeah,
Be
listen, I believe in Modar annihilating him.
Well, so it's a 50-50 chance that he lives. So, you know.
It's true. It's a very good chance. How much HP would this bad boy have? So plus 53.
Six HP. Yowza.
Not as impressive as it once was, but you know, it's a spirit.
It's true. It's basically calling a fucking dragon into battle either way is fucking badass. Let's remove that one for a moment.
Are you choosing gold for the summoning of this dragon, or are you doing the poison resistant one?
You mean like for the color of the dragon, or
Yeah.
or its specialty?
Yeah. It's damage resistance.
The damage resistance would be poison.
Mm,
Although I think, I think it depends because, like, I don't know if the current rules are reflective as like dragons based on their color have resistance to particular effects. You know, like red dragons would automatically be resistant to fire, and like silver dragons would automatically be resistant to, I think, air or something like that. That's the way it used to be, but I don't know. If I have the choice, I'm definitely choosing resistance to poison.
This is a what's it called? Spell, Fizzbends, right? I haven't read this one.
Yeah, Fizzbends.
How does the damage resistance chromatic? Okay, so if you pick a chromatic or a metallic color, you're resistant to acid, cold, fire, lightning, and poison. If you pick a gem, it's force, necrotic, psychic, radiant, and thunder. But then you get to pick one, Talos, that you're also resistant to.
Yeah.
That's cool as shit.
So you should have control of that now.
All right, let's give her a shot. Yes. All right, Zerial, let's go into battle.
Place it where you want, 60 feet out, because it'll pop into existence there.
Yeah. I want him actually to be hovering directly, sort of over. Yeah, directly, sort of like over Jin. Like I'm trying to obviously get their attention on the dragon, not, so everyone else can sort of go. But I also want to make sure. So he's only 20 feet in the air. So when he blasts this, I want to be able to get that 30-foot cone touching both the ground and about 30 feet into the air.
Ooh.
Or actually no. I want him at the.
Too.
20 feet up. I want him at the level of the spider drake. No, what do you call it?
Cobwebs.
The spider drakes. Yeah. The things that have been firing like acid at everybody.
Draco spider bitches.
Yeah, the Draco spiders. But I also want the breath weapon to hit the frigging webs that are holding the T-Rex. That's why I'm trying to like cone it. So you tell me where the best place for that is. It's gonna instinctually go for that mid spot, so it can do damage to both the webs, hopefully freeing the T-Rex, and also hit the frigging Draco spiders.
With that spot you're currently in would be the perfect point, because it spreads out from there in a 1 square first, and then continuing cone all out.
That's hot.
Let's do it. Where is this? I don't see a handout. Sorry. No, you know what? I'll just play it off of the. I'll just roll everything straight.
What? And then
No, there we go. I see it. Young gold dragon.
I do not have the breath weapon set up, but that would still need to roll manually. And then the cone with the fire and all that.
Yeah.
Needs to make dexterity saving throws. Both of them will fail, so they'll take full damage.
Go with that fire breath. All right.
It would be the 2d6 from the or a higher
Yeah.
level, so an extra.
Yeah, so it'd be 3d6, I believe.
Correct.
Yeah.
So roll me 3d6.
All right, 12 blasting.
Alright.
Then I'm also going to multi-attack. Since nothing's like directly in front of it, I'm also going to multi-attack on the web itself.
Alrighty.
All right, so that's... Right, 3 attacks, 1 with a bite, and 2 with its claws.
The bite will miss, but both of those claws will hit.
Okay. 10 and 13. 23 points of damage altogether, slashing at the web.
That is just enough, and the T-Rex is free.
Go wild!
Freedom
Next
for the
time.
T-Rex.
Finally!
Okay,
I drop from the sky.
that's it for us.
Orbital dropping. Alright, so you just going straight for the drop-in?
I mean, I can't stand on anything. Is there stuff to stand on up there?
Still currently standing on cobweb, unless you want
Oh.
to roll off.
I mean, no. If I'm standing and I'm not like trapped anymore.
Yeah, because basically as like the webbing has been flayed out, like you're still able to take full composition of the area. Broke free of the webbing cocoon.
I would like to roar and look at this fucking big ass spider. What's up?
Fucking
What's up now, bitch?
kaiju battle.
Damn, dog.
Alright.
Oh, Josh, just FYI,
Hmm?
I'm upping the AC for the dragon just because it's supposed to be 14 plus the level of the spell, and since I cast at 6, that should bring it up to 20.
Oh, very nice.
Fuck
So-
yes.
That's fucking hot.
Alright. All right. Good to go. Sorry.
Alrighty. At the end of that, it'll use one legendary action to tack on deadly precision finally. Gregory. Slash Nate.
I apologize. Gregory is me. Man, so I really don't want to sacrifice Gregory's life. I feel like I kind of gotta. Have the shadows attacked either one of these two down here? Are they ganging up on one of these
The
two
southern
creatures?
one looks pretty damaged from when it pulled itself free from the thorn wall.
Okay. I will have him fly down, limbs akimbo, going for the multi-attack on that southern boy. There's an 18, an 18, and a 19.
The both will hit?
All three?
Yep.
Okay, great. That is a grand total of 10 damage, piercing and slashing.
Right.
Wow, he rolled
Yeah,
very poorly.
I was gonna say, that's kind of surprising.
That's very, very bad.
just start tearing into this Drake spider and it's trying to defend itself, constantly slashing back. You should not take the nest.
I don't speak stupid. That's Gregory. He's a badass. He puts on another pair of shades. This is like the third pair, I think.
Alrighty. With the thorn wall gone, everyone's going to hate me. The only one who has not used his breath yet comes swiping in from below.
Swiper, no swiping.
I need Ramus, Nina, Rain, and Jin.
Even being above?
Yep, unfortunately. Constitution saving throws. DC
10.
15.
DOS 12.
I need to roll mirrors as well.
That's Nira.
Then, so for the damage, parry apps of proof against poison have never looked so good. A very small amount, finally. So those who failed, 33 damage, and you're poisoned once again. And those who managed to succeed against that would be 16 poison damage.
Yeah, out to the Z. Guess who's gonna be busting out another mass cure wounds on this next turn? That's gonna be all of Rain's 5th and 6th level spells in a minute.
Alrighty, and then this giant scorpion. Gregory's flying currently, right?
Yeah, at like head height for these things. Yeah.
Alright. He's gonna pack in. There's a lot going on here. A lot of verticality.
Quite a bit going on.
And it's actually gonna start taking snips at the shadows.
Birdemers.
Kill the shadow. It's invading the nest. So one claw, well, both the claws will hit, but none of the sting. So with that, 5 reduced to 2. Only take 5 bludgeoning total for the shadow. And then Rocky.
Rocky Balboa, you know it, you love it. 1421, slam slam.
Alrighty.
If either of those hit, that much damage.
The 14 will miss, but the 21 definitely a hit.
Excellent. He's Rocky, he's Balboa. He's Rocky Balboa. He's also gonna move to hereabouts.
Alright, as he moves over there, he bumps into the second one that was making its way.
Great, awesome, super down with that, love all of that. Cool, great, cool, very nice, very good.
Alright, so probably get about here before...
Cool.
I think that's a good sense and feeling, Mitch.
I feel like we may have followed our cleric in, yes.
Will Rocky stay there or continue to move?
Yeah, he can't occupy this square because that guy's there, so.
Alright.
I wanted him to threaten the Draco bitch, but that's not gonna happen now.
Then over to Nira. I'll cover her 10.
He's alive?
Barely.
Yo, props. Give her that 10.
She has survived earlier on 3 HP, back down to 11, now at 21.
We stand. This is the end of somebody, though.
And with no fear, all balls, charges the fucking...
No, Nira. Oh, dear.
She's still foaming at the mouth, man. She never went down.
Do we know what kind of barbarian she is?
Nobody's figured that out yet.
Is she a zealot?
Don't know.
I hope she's a zealot.
She's never gone down, so you never found out.
Okay. Rain's got some diamonds in their pocket that are feeling a little bit heavy.
Like she needs to be healthy. I gotta shuffle everything here real quick.
Don't you dare put me on the bottom underneath these fucking things.
Oh, I'm not.
I'll be so upset.
And with that, she just fucking crushes the goddamn scorpion.
Excellent.
Wait. How close is the one next to it?
Definitely within striking range. I assume Blood Hunter. Would you like to make a claw or a sting?
Which one is a bigger pain in the ass?
Definitely sting. It's a scorpion.
So let's go sting.
Alright. Any of the Southern boys?
Yeah, whichever one looks... is one more hurt than the others?
Definitely this one right here, furthest south.
Alright, so yeah.
Alrighty. Unfortunately, that's going to miss.
Of course it is. Chump ass.
Oh, you're dead.
A fucking nat 1 on it. So that will be Nira. This giant scorpion, more or less, just going to start shuffling into place.
You guys should, like, go home and get a life. What is he, a follower? He's just gonna do what all his friends are doing? What a loser.
Hell yeah. He actually can't get within... Well, actually, no. He's flying. So you'd have to move up and try and snip on some rain in Nira. So he's gonna send one at Nira. Another net one. Rain. 22 will miss her. And then it's going to try and sting Nira. Will miss. Woo! Ramus.
Alright. 3 from Lycan regeneration plus my 10.
Is this through?
Puts me up to a whopping 16. Ramus is a little annoyed, so he reaches into his bag and chugs a potion. Yeah, screw it. He's not happy. He says better now than any other time, and chugs. Where are you? Where? It's potion of invulnerability. With the haste and after taking that action, so do I just get one other action plus my bonus, or?
You would get 2 main actions.
Okay.
So,
This thing is alive?
yep. It moved up and tried to snip on Nira and Rain.
If I try to fly, will I take a
Attack of
will I take
opportunity.
a hit? Yeah.
I
mean, it doesn't matter anyway, but
Flying away, shouldn't, because I don't believe you were low enough the current stance to be within that.
do you guys got this thing over here? Because I want one of these before they spit at us again. You guys locking down the scorpion?
Sure. I'm sure Jin Boy's got it.
Turners finds himself over here. Here or here would give.
Either one. Or, well, that one specifically would, because Gregory is in direct line for you.
Am I still poisoned?
Currently, yes. So everything would be a disadvantage, return to normal. The 17-15 will miss, but the 29 definitely strikes true.
Oh, it should have only been 2, so I guess 1 hit, 1 miss.
Alrighty. And the 24 definitely.
How's it looking?
This one wasn't beat up too bad. It's not bloody yet, so it's not at the halfway mark. But it does look perturbed that you've come to greet it full on. And which your shadow should full heal up at this point, since it started its turn within the runic gold. Because it got the 10 HP and it's basically not beyond 10.
Does a 16 hit her now?
Unfortunately not. It has a
Ooh.
18 AC.
No, neither of them.
Alrighty.
Yeah, that's it for me.
And
I shout at all of them to try and get their attention on me if possible.
alrighty. Definitely garnering some hated horrors for these boys. Thankfully that one does not recharge. So let's see. As you screaming at it and trying to swipe at it, it sees you as the leader, as everything for the shadows swept up with you, so it's going to turn its attention to you for full effect on the Aramis. It's going to try and bite and then double claw you. So, only one of those attacks will hit, which will be the bite.
So how does the potion work? Is it just major resistance or?
Major resistance. Basically, it's one of the few potions why it's so valued is its flat resistance against any damage. Meaning it cuts all
nice.
damage in half.
Oh, nice.
So, that, the
All
grand...
the benefits of a barbarian with none of the side effects.
Exactly. And with no weaknesses either, because Nira is still affected by the poison full on. So, that's...
So she's not a totem barbarian, is what you're saying.
Correct. You're getting there. You're figuring it out. Finally looking at what Nira really is deep down inside.
She's not a dwarf, so just like one by one stacking things on.
So that would be 13 damage after it's cut in half, because it would have been 27. It's a much more significant defense as you feel the potion coursing through your veins. Even though this thing bites down, the original burn that you felt from the poisons and all the horrible necrotizing venoms that were coursing through you from all the breaths finally seemed to start to recede with the comfort of this magic. This one. No recharge. It's like the chamber is being clicked every time. This one just doesn't like Gregory. Gregory's the one who was belting into him originally. He's gonna just start whipping ass at him. Bite will hit, and a claw will hit. So, immune to poison if I recall for gargoyles.
Yep,
So,
completely.
24 piercing and 14 slashing. And
Yeah.
So that is 37,
38 total.
38.
He has magical resistances, I assume?
Uh,
Yes, he does. So 38
from
cut in half.
non-adamantine. Yeah. So halved then?
Halved that. So 19.
Yes. That is a different amount of math. Okay, cool.
The saving graces of Stony Boys.
Yes. Resistance is the...
Monsieur Delacroix.
If you abandon us, I will be upset. I am surprised that you have not claimed those spiders' legs for your own. Like, you know. I mean, you can bonus action and heal, and if you stay close enough to range, she's gonna heal again. Claiming to fight, justice, bravery. Take your pick.
Honor!
Yeah. Wielder of the flame runestone.
You can't.
Ooh, has he tried to activate that yet?
Oh, he can.
Oh yeah. Can't you summon like fire elements?
Indeed, he can.
Oh yeah, you should do that.
Fortunately, the 12 will miss. 23 hits. Alrighty.
Yowza.
And any bonus actions, brother? With your juicy aura of magenta power? Woo!
Thick. Heels on wheels. On wheels on heels.
Delicious heel wheel meal. Also, did you take your 10 at the start of your turn? Alrighty. The famous. Yeah. She sees a target that she doesn't want there anymore.
Leave my T-Rex ass alone.
She's looking at Rain.
That's unfortunate. Don't. Consider not. Is it a good time to mention that Rain cast Death Ward outside?
With that, thankfully, the 3 arrows bounce off her armor.
Thank God.
Get rid of that glowing harlot.
Hey, screw you, spider chick. Put your breast away. Nobody wants to see your spider horn. You
Get your Spider tits out of here, lady.
Get them spider tits out of here before I slap them off you.
My, oh my.
Alrighty, the trap spider. Impaling leg and bite. Only the bite hits the stony boy. For 20 piercing, reduced down to 10.
Okay.
Rocky's finally met an enemy that can hurt.
Youch. My
Ta-
DP.
Top of the layer.
Con saves for everybody?
Well, yeah, it is. Another set of con saves. Now the T-Rex actually has to make one.
But I didn't go down. Oh, because my eyes are
Finally open.
available now. Yeah. Alright, that's... that 13 is for rain, so that's a 17. That 17 is... that's for that. Okay, the earth element... Oh wait, the earth elemental's in a rock. Never mind.
Yeah, Earth Elemental's fine. And then Ramus as well. It's only a DC
Wait,
11.
what happened?
Top of the round,
There's
layer
more.
action. More moth dust is blowing through the cavern. I needed con save, which thankfully it's not the bad one. It's only an 11. Somehow failed that. You're blind, but thankfully no one is.
Eventually I'll get true polymorph and I can turn into an actual dragon.
That will be some fucked shit. And I love
Yes.
it. These Shadow Boy's good. Alright, the leg jab will miss your Rocky Boy, but the bite will still hit him. 18 reduced to 9.
Cool. Cool. Hello.
It's the munching times.
Hello and roar. I roar. Roar.
Roar.
Roar XD. It means I love you in dinosaur.
It'll give you the same I love you bite.
It will try.
28 to hit you.
The punk. Okay, well, just barely.
So starting 45 and then attacked on deadly precision as it snaps that to your neck.
Nice.
Another.
Good. Love that. Love that phrase.
So 45 from the initial bite, deadly precision gives it another 32 damage there.
77.
Yes.
Okay. The T-Rex is on single digits.
Whoa.
As its head is like nearly chopped off.
Roll me another con save.
Cool.
DC 21.
It's an 11.
You are now at 2 HP.
Cool. I mean, hey, I lost less HP this time.
It is true.
Um,
And then
save against damage because I am polymorphed. What was the initial?
that would be all in one shot, the 77, so you pop.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it's just Modar standing on the webs now. Actually, I would reappear on my carpet because it melded into me.
Probably like slightly lower as the thing is just like staring you down.
If possible, I'm appearing like by the back foot of the T-Rex, so I'm out of its range. Like in theory, I would love to be here, but I know that's not
no, that's
how that
perfect.
works.
Fine. No, that is
Okay.
how polymorph. When it pops, you appear in whatever decided area.
Okay, I would like to be as far away as possible from it. Then.
All right. Well, since its snack is no longer there, it looks very angry at that. It looks, especially with the odd intelligence that most of these creatures have had looks with a much greater intellect, especially following what its mother previously said, and looks at the sparkly girl.
No. That's silly, what you said.
It's gonna send 2 bristle attacks towards her. Thankfully, both miss. It's just a rain of steel-hardened equivalent of spider dragon hairs landed down like javelins into the hive ichor beside you.
Yeah.
And then that. It's actually going to shuffle back a little. And then the giant scorpion. Well, it's going to continue to persist this snippets. Well, it's going for near, and it will strike at Jin as well, since he brought down the sword into it. And then Jin, both miss. Try to sting Jin in retaliation. Miss horribly. Turn of the tide. Modar. Finally back
Hello.
in the fight.
It's me. I'm your boy Modar. I'm planning out a fireball placement. Feels like that's what I should have done in the first. Actually, hold on. No, I'm not. I've changed my mind. How big? Sorry, I have not been reading my spells. I've not been preparing for the turn that I turn back into a human. I should have been. Okay.
Was not expecting 77 raw fuck damage.
Ramus, you're... Oh, man.
20 feet in the air, but
Yeah, but this is a huge thing that I was going to try and do.
I mean, I have 50% immunity. Or it gets cut by 50%, whatever it is.
Yeah, you're a big, strong boy. I'm going to fly above all these things over to this point here on the wall.
Alright.
And I'm going to pull out my Staff of Power, and you see a
Oh god.
small mound of frost begin to appear as Modar begins to channel Cone of Cold in preparation to cast it. I'm going to, this is going to be the line of 60 feet, so 60 feet, like this is the farthest right side, so then it gets everything in the arc here. So it does catch Ramus, but it catches everything close enough. It not, she's like also up in the air, right?
She's 80 feet up. She's firing
so
down from the ceiling, basically.
So it's just short. Well, I'm high up. I'm
More
not on the
shadows
ground.
have resistance
So it would be
to stuff.
60 feet up from me, which is at least 20 feet up to not get hit by any of these things. If I could catch her with the very edge of that, I would really, really like to.
I'd load.
Fuck yes. Okay. Then I will roll a Cone of Cold, and I can't upcast this because it is from the staff. Let me double check that it's cast at level 5 actually from the staff before I do this. Power Staff of Power. Cone of Cold, level 5. Boom.
Very powerful.
How's it feel, fuck asses?
And Drakid will actually bother to use its legendary resistance.
And the gargoyle saves.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I'm too far from Jin, aren't I? Damn it. Well, it's only half then.
I am sorry, brother.
Brother, help me! Should save half.
Promise I will help. I will give some back.
And then the rest of these boys. The ant just fucking dies.
Oh, the shadow pops. It hit the shadow.
Yeah, the shadows. Yeah, the shadows definitely gone.
Sorry, I
They have
sacrificed our. I
resistance,
sacrificed
but
our
half and
ads.
still more.
Alrighty. What takes the full burn to the 46?
The important question: did I get the big one and or the spider lady?
They definitely both got hit. The giant fucking spider that was feasting on your Tyrannosaurus had to use a legendary resistance.
We love that.
She has recoiled enough and managed to keep herself from freezing.
Okay. Well, I hope you didn't like it. That is going to be Modar's turn, so long as he's still out of range. And then Rain is going to do a mass heal.
Before she does that,
Oh.
the Draconid will try to appease its mother by one more bristle attack with a legendary action. A 32 to hit her
Okay.
for 14 piercing.
For 0 piercing, actually, as Modar uses his reaction to project the ward.
Doing work,
over there.
my boy.
It's the first. This is literally the first fight where it's been useful, so I'm really happy.
It's been extremely relevant right there, especially because if that aura goes down.
Yup.
How long do the haste mushrooms last? I'm sorry, I was just thinking about that. 10 minutes?
10 minutes, so definitely you have 100 turns with your haste mushrooms.
97, but semantics.
Details.
Everybody heals for 19 more. And this one is still alive, right?
Yes, they are. The
Okay, so Rain's not
scorpions
gonna
looking
run.
bad. The Drake Spider people don't look very happy from the cold.
Still no bonus actions, unfortunately, for poor Rain, but that's gonna be them. I need to step away for just 1 second.
Alrighty. With that, after Rain's turn, they'll attack on the Deadly Precision. And that'll be that. Thalos.
Okay. I'm going to cast Ice Storm.
Ooh. Drop it in on these frontliners.
I am. So I found the spot. It's I think if I center it right here, then 20 feet affects the scorpion that's here. It affects the edge of this Drake spider and this these two Draco spiders, but it doesn't hit Ramus. So that's what I'm aiming for. I'm trying to get that three-way right there without damaging Ramus and Nira. Yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Yes. Another 4x4s.
Oh, you are doing the ice storm. Sick.
Yeah. Let me know when to roll it.
Roll it up, my good man.
Let them know when to roll them and when to fold them.
Well, 5 bludgeoning, 11 cold.
Alright, this spider, this scorpion, cannot make that, so it immediately starts freezing and then just gets crushed by the ice and goes completely limp in the freezing storm.
Nice.
Sick.
Do the other two make their save, or?
Roll that now. That one definitely fails and takes the full brunt of the damage. Looking very frosty and hating life right now for how cold it was. This one barely made it, but still takes a little bit.
Okay. Does it look like? I mean, I've got clear line of sight on the Drider. I imagine she's clear line of sight on me, so I'm once again just reiterating that in my position, I'm staying as in cover as I possibly can be from her arrow shots.
From the current position, you can't see her and she can't see you because she's 80 feet straight up in the chamber with all the cobwebs.
Even better. And unfortunately, and you can't make a bonus action with a proper spell, right? Only with a cantrip. So that's pretty much it for me.
Alrighty.
For some reason, I thought you were gonna say you can't make a wife out of a hoe.
What the fuck?
I don't know. I really can't explain it.
That's a new one, Nate. Thank you.
Is it?
I guess it is now.
Alright. And then... Oh. Final third point legendary action.
Bitch ass, fuck ass, bitch.
Going to shoot at Nira.
Oh. I forgot Zerial didn't go, but I'll wait until you finish your...
Actually, well, Zerial first, because he would be after...
Okay.
How does that work? Legendary
Because-
actions. Because the legendary action is triggered at the end of a player's turn,
That's right.
technically. No, because it's an interesting, because both of them say they go at the end of your turn. How do you decide?
I would decide that Zerial would still go first, because it's like concluding his turn.
Thank you. All right. Zerial will literally place itself between Nira and the two Draco spiders, and still turn around and attack. Which one was it? Which one was about to attack her? Or was it oh no, it was the big guy. How's it?
Yeah, big OG.
Yeah. Yeah, never mind. All right, in that case, yeah, Zerial is actually going to double claw. It's going to try. He's just going to go all out on this Draco spider.
All right, fuck him up.
Let's do it. All right, so it's going to be claw, bite.
27 hits. Unfortunately, everything else misses because it has 18.
Oh, that's okay. All right, and that's going to do 14 slashing. And then in a cone firing to catch both of the Draco spiders, breath weapon. Doing, once again, 3d6. Unless they make a save.
Dex ball. Alright, that's the wrong one. Here we are.
13 points to anyone that didn't save.
Alrighty. They are both very sad campers right now.
Okay, cool. More importantly, they've got their eyes, I imagine, on Zerial. So, I mean, I know Nera's going to charge, but, I mean, at least it's hope. Yeah.
Protection for her.
Maybe
Yeah.
she goes after the scorpion.
Yeah. Nera and Rain and Jin, really. It's just, I mean, Zerial's the biggest thing on the field right now, so we'll see. All right, that's it. My fault.
You're fine.
Oh, I didn't give Gregory.
And the bristles towards Nira this time. As the Draconid is frustrated. Natural one.
Nice.
Coming up Millhouse, baby.
We love that.
Gregory.
Absolutely.
Gregory will heal. Gregory will attack the southern Draco bitch. 22, 8, 19. The 22 and the 19 hit, if I remember correctly. That is 10 damage total.
Alrighty. A solid 10 to this boy.
That's Greg.
Spider.
He's soaking damage. In theory.
Does the revolver click or fire?
No. No. No.
Click.
God, Christ.
With that, it's going to try and, in retaliation, bite and claw Zerial. Misses the bite, but 2 claws hit with a fucking unnatural 23 and 26.
Anchor.
Do that damage. Fair is fair.
Yikeronski.
A full 25 slashing damage total.
Alright. Okay. Zero's almost at half, but still fighting.
Soaking that good damage. Rocky.
Rocky. Going for the injured one still.
Punch. Oh!
16, 28.
Hell yeah.
Both hit. Jeez.
Cool. 29 bludgeonings.
Solid 29.
Ludio Joni.
And Mira getting 10 back at the start.
Oh, Rocky.
What
gets
does
10
she
back
kill?
too.
Whoa. What was that? Where was that?
So what does she kill?
Yeah, good question.
The big one. Oh.
Well, moving south here, she's, gotta go for what's available. She is still poisoned, unfortunately.
Is that scorpion up there by them and Jin dead?
Oh, that's right. Good point. It's not dead yet. She's gonna full crush that motherfucker. Oof. The poison taking its effects. Gets one good smack on it as it's managed to reel back enough. And then her con save at the end. She's no longer poisoned, finally. And the giant scorpion that is still alive. I don't know how. Some miracle. Well, it's gonna Jin and Claw near. Clips Nira for a very measly 6 reduced to 3. Oh, that's not correct. There. And then it's going to, well, since it has her grabbed, it's going to try and sting her. 20 will hit her. Another 10 piercing, another saving throw on her part. Which, half as much, thankfully. Scorpion's sting. 16 reduced to 8.
We really do our best work when our backs are against the wall, huh?
You guys really do. You really do. I'm impressed. There's been some hard pressure moments that you guys have somehow very hardcore forced your way through. And
We love to blunder face first into a trap and then tank it. It's the best part about RPGs. I love being more powerful than the enemy.
Playing catch up.
Ramps.
How's this bad boy looking over here?
Very bloodied. He is not looking great for life there.
Eat his ass.
Obviously following the bloodied part of,
Wait, do I have to roll for anything?
it would be at the end of your turn for the poison condition.
Okay, so is it still...
Swings are at
normal
normal.
one?
Yeah, swings are at normal. Because you got advantage. .26 definitely hits. 18.
Is that enough to take it down?
It's still hanging on by its skinny little teeth. That is plenty enough now to finally crush this carapace and shatter it.
And then I drink.
You may heal. Also, don't forget you had the 10 at the start from Rain's Aura.
Yeah. Back to full health. Yeah, so then I fly over here. How's this thing looking? How's this thing looking?
The red one is in the wall currently. You cannot see that one, unfortunately.
Oh.
The one that green one next to you is looking really fucking haggard. Or close to the same health as the other one. And damage as it's barely holding on for life at that point.
Oh, guess that doesn't hit.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, that's it.
Alright. The revolver clicks. Let's see. Nothing in the chamber. It's going to turn and try to retaliate against Ramus. Alright, the bite will miss, but the 2 claw attacks will hit you, Ramus. For 23, and you got your invulnerability. Also, make your Constitution save throw, Ramus.
Oh, right.
Alright.
19.
19, you are no longer poisoned. You will have your advantage back. And then the 23 gets reduced down to 11 slashing damage total. And then Jin. You regain your 10.
Get your 10 health.
No.
We got that bonus.
Rain takes it
That
back. She
bonus
siphons it into herself. Smash it in. My word, bro. The sword blinks back at you like, what the fuck are you doing? 17 will hit. Finally, sending the scorpion to the ground as you smash through the kite and cut off one of its snippers real quick. Able to send it to the ground. Alright, 10 health back to Rain, thanks to Brother Jin.
Ooh, that rain. Okay.
Will you remain there, Brother Jin? Alrighty.
And in another 6 months, it'll be our turn again.
Yeah, we'll send you the back taxes on this. Alrighty. But that, the Mistress is going to take aim at Nira. Thankfully.
One of those is going to be disadvantage.
Alright. Would you like it the first one, second one, or third one?
Damn, I was trying to flip a coin, but I don't have a coin.
The roll of D3, which one? Alright, the second one will be a disadvantage. Fortunately, that's a double 22. It's 2 attacks will hit Nira. So the 19 gets reduced down to 9.
Damn, she really does a
And
big pile of health, but curious to see if she's actually going to go down for once.
for
We
the
get the 19 on her last turn? On Rain's turn with the heal?
she did.
Damn.
It got whooped out of her by the scorpion. But with that, the 2 arrows, you see Darrow pant slowly for a moment, and then finally 1 knee, 2 knee, down.
Oh no.
What are your rules vis-a-vis NPC death saves?
For her, especially for how much you guys have pumped into her, she does have character levels.
Okay.
Considering how far she's come and how much you have expended into her, there'd be no way she doesn't have character levels.
We've had her since like the beginning.
Exactly.
She is our first Pokemon.
Trap spiders. Bite will not hit, but the impaling leg finally does with a nat 20.
Yuck.
It does 20 reduced to 10.
I'm gonna get that back in a second.
And, well, the fucking rare, very rare effect that I didn't think would actually happen happens with the trap spiders.
Oh? Nothing too exciting for you, I hope.
Does extra 3 times, so I need roll another 3d12.
I'm sorry?
Impaling leg, when it crits, does an extra 3d12.
Yuck.
So 23 reduced to 11. Alright, and then lair action. I love it. Oh my god, it's so good. Con saves for pretty much oh. Oh no.
Rain about to be blinded up in this?
She is blinded until the end of her next turn. And Mira doesn't need to worry about that because her eyes are already closed.
Yeah.
Kinda fucked up, dude.
What was the save?
11.
11.
Constitution.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why I'm laughing, because like I've rolled the easiest one of the lair actions every time. It's perfect. You guys may have gotten hammer fucked at the start, but dice are on your side right now, and it's good. Also, yes, it is fucked up. It's what I do. Alright, this spider. Not gonna be as fancy as his brother, but he'll hit with that impaling leg. It's gonna be a 17 reduced. So that would be an 8 to the Rocky.
Okay.
And then finally, big man McFucking himself.
He doesn't want to come over here. He's too scared.
He's gonna finally do the one action that he hasn't done yet, and that's his wonderful bonus action of spell suppression. It's not gone, but for the time, the ice storm has been suppressed.
Well, Ice Storm is not continuous, is it?
Yeah, no, it's instantaneous.
It's only difficult terrain for 1 round after cast.
Alright, well then it doesn't have to worry about that then. Well, since it can suppress it, it's going to suppress Jin's aura then.
Wait, no, hold on. Suppress the other thing. I lied.
So Jin, you feel a disconnect from the weave for the moment.
How long does that go for?
Till the end of his turn.
Until Jin's turn?
Pretty much. Unfortunately, that...
Oh, it's basically all us until then, though.
Yeah. It's... The gods are still connected to the weave, dude. It suppresses it.
Correction, I am a god. God of fire, yes.
I don't
Now,
want...
is this magical suppression? Would you call that a spell?
No. It is a
Would
natural
you-
ability like a beholder's eye.
You never let me cast counterspell, Josh. It's really just fucking bullshit.
The last time I did, it was prismatic spray, and almost everyone got fucking sent to another Twitch.
Yo. Shit was crazy.
As this thing's going to... Well, actually, before it comes down, it will try to bristle rain twice.
Why?
Cause
Don't
fuck
do
yo
that.
aura.
Don't do that.
32.
To hit?
Yes. For 20
Okay.
piercing to rain.
Ouch.
And then it's gonna come down for a fresh snack attack. Let's see. Does it want to try and numb the golden boy or the golden boy?
Glad no one noticed little Modar just floating by the ceiling.
Alright. Jin proclaims his war on Tyr. Natural 1.
Excellent.
Lovely.
We love that.
Modar.
Come and get some, punk ass. Modar has a very analytical mind. How?
So he's gonna throw a fireball.
Look, I'm deciding between that and something else.
I mean, fireball works.
That's true. How tall is this thing?
For this thing, it's basically massive. It's 35 feet tall.
Okay. And neither of these things appear to be undead.
Correct.
Okay. So, if this thing is 35 feet tall, and this thing is 80 feet up, the difference between them, the distance between them, is less than a 60-foot, or less than a 120-foot diameter sphere, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Modar points his staff, and he reaches out a hand, and he produces a black pearl worth 500 gold. He crushes it in his hand, he sprinkles it on the staff, he aims the staff like a rifle in his shoulder, and he fires at an orb that grows bigger and bigger and bigger until it hits a point in the air and explodes outwards to encompass both of the... Wow, that's so low! Both of the massive spider and the drider. Oh, I did roll as rain.
So,
I need Constitution saving throws versus necrotic damage.
DC 17 or 18?
Yes, DC 17.
Alrighty.
Rain has that spell?
No, that's me. I just rolled as rain.
Oh, never mind. Sorry.
So we can need, and the Fey bitch will unfortunately make those.
What about this hoe ass? You are not in it. I have positioned it like all the way up in the sky.
She unfortunately has made it as well. So both 13.
Fuck. That is the worst use of a 6th level spell. They took so little damage from that.
I feel your pain on that front.
Do I have anything that lets me reroll 1s on a damage spell as a wizard? No, right?
Unfortunately not.
Oh, wow, that is... Modar looks at his stat and he's like, I'm switching that one out immediately. Fuck. Okay, well, that's gonna be me.
Alright.
To Rain next, who
First?
probably insults Modar. Oh. I gotta get
Legendary
shot.
action. Leap.
Cool. Uh-huh.
As it breaks away, like a disengage action, leaping over to this section of the chamber.
Nice.
Yay! Save me the trouble.
It drops silken strands over that entire area to the floor. I need everyone but Rain to make me a dexterity saving throw. DC 21.
Oh, not making that.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, well, he still failed, even with a natural 20.
No, he didn't, because he's within Jin's aura.
Oh! Oh! Jin succeed. The shadow succeed. Does Zirilion, what's his name?
Zerial?
Ziriel.
No, he only did 14.
Oh, fuck.
So what does this thing do?
Yes, brother Jin?
Wait, would it affect Thalos down the hall? Just checking.
Not at all. You are fine, Talos. It basically only goes over the area it drops, which is why Rain is safe.
Pack the bong again, or should I do my vape?
Bong.
Yes, sir.
More flavorful.
Absolutely false.
Listen, I know nothing about smoking. It's only what people have told me.
It's more. I mean, it's the equivalent of a shot as opposed to like.
Alright, so it hits harder.
Yeah, it hits faster.
Definitely. You're right there, Jin?
I wonder if he had an idea. What happened?
Alright.
Is it gonna eat me? Is that part of the bonus action? Eat Modar?
It do look very hungry.
Uh-oh.
So what happened?
So effectively with that, as the cobwebs do settle upon you all, you are immediately restrained. You would have to make a DC 21 athletics to break free or cut the webs wholly and fully. Or other ways of destroying webs.
Okay.
Alrighty. With that, it's right.
Okay. Rain is going to finally take a turn and not heal.
Wait, what happened to Modar?
Modar win. I
Yeah.
cast a
Oh,
spell
right.
that did jack shit for damage.
Right.
It did damage.
This thing did the bonus action.
Yep. I have them, but I'm trying to conserve resources at this point. Rain is going to drop a spiritual weapon at 3rd level on the other side of this thing.
Alrighty.
Bonus action
Ooh.
for a 27 to hit.
I definitely do. 7 force damage right to its thorax.
It should... Upping at level increases the damage, right? 3rd level or higher, so it should be 2d8. Let me roll that second d8. So it should actually be
Ooh.
14 force damage.
Very solid hit. Did not look very happy with that. Alrighty.
Okay, and then main action, call down a Sacred Flame upon the same.
Fuck his day up. Does make that, unfortunately.
Okay. That's Rain. Rain is staying central to everybody. Actually, if Rain can move and break line of sight now, these guys are fully in the wall, right?
Yeah,
No one is
they're
aware
fully
of
in the
them
wall.
other than okay.
Rocky's the only one who hears that shit and sees that shit going on. You guys just
Okay.
think it's like thunder going on in the fucking wall.
Okay, Rain's gonna move there, keeping everybody within the regen aura, but breaking line of sight with the big spider. Did she also break line of sight by entering the tunnel with this fuck over here?
That she does.
Sick. Okay, great. That's exactly what we want for Rain then. A little bit of breathing room.
Alright. And that will be all for her.
Yes, that's everything in the world.
Alright. The cross wombo combo that nobody is expecting. Especially since it did sticky your icky. Legendary action Cocoon. To you, Modar.
Everyone was expecting it.
It's true. A 25 to hit you.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Back to the Shibari zone with you.
Man, I miss my bracers of defense.
So Ramus, you think everything's gonna be just
wait, I have my reaction right now.
You do.
I fucking chivalry barbs that bitch.
Alright. So
Reroll, take a lower number.
disadvantage. We'll try to come on that one. 18.
18 will miss. My AC is 20.
Alrighty, so as this thing comes at you with the gossamer silk trying to web you once more. You see the you see that you quickly throw out. Oh, how does it look with these silver?
It literally looks like silvery barbed wire that Modar throws off, like literally like a shield, and the attack that would have cut his face is basically deflected as this thing instinctually dodges the magic.
Alright. Especially with that, definitely seems to not like the flash of these silvery barbed wires that appear out of nowhere and recoils before the sticky gossamer can cover you once more. Fellows.
All right. Attempting to stay in the in some cover. Seeing Rain run up. That also moved to this position to cover. From here, can you tell me this Draco spider? How's its condition?
It's not at the bloody mark. So bloody is half health, so it's still above that. Just barely.
Okay, gotcha. All right, one charge from the Wand of Lightning.
Ooh.
Just one?
All I've got is one left, which means I gotta roll 1d6 and hope it doesn't explode in my hand.
Oh fuck.
Too far for a spear?
Definitely.
So-
80 feet up is way too far out. Dexterity saving. The lightning bolt with a fucking delicious 100-foot span is definitely far enough, though.
Oh, you're hitting the Drider. Oh shit.
She.
Oh no! Wait, no. I'm going through this guy and hitting the Drider. Isn't that like straight line?
She's 80 feet up.
Oh no! In that case, no. In that case, no. Definitely the Draco spider then.
All right. Roll his, which works out. Hopefully he rolls some trash, which he does, because she ate the nat 20. Thank God. So he eats the full 27. A huge part of it just is just ripped off with some of his legs.
Woo! Woo! Okay, the wand did not disappear. All right.
We can pick you up a new one. They make those by the bucket in that one city.
Yeah.
We'll get you 100 wands of lightning bolt. Don't you
Be
worry,
that as
kid.
it may. Be that as it may. And then you know what? I'm just gonna do a bonus attack, and I am gonna sling it. You know what? Actually, can I see her? By the way, can I see the?
Now you can, just barely. Rain's just out of sight. You are on the literal cusp line.
All right. So technically, I'm slightly in cover from her
Yes.
with the AC bonus.
You'd be in
Okay,
hard
good.
cover from her, so you'd have a +5.
All right. In that case, yeah. I'll give her a taste of the backbiter.
How far does that reach?
120 feet.
Ooh. You're definitely within range. Unfortunately, the 17 will miss.
Okay. Not a problem. All right. That'll be it for Thalos, but Zerial will attack and try to finish off the Draco Spider.
Fuck him up.
All right. First attack will be a bite with a 20.
Definitely hits.
12 more damage.
Tasty as fuck.
Still up?
Yes, he is.
All right. How big is it in comparison to the Draco Spider? I mean, to Zerial.
To Zerial's just a little bit larger. You can tell the Draco Spider has been... It's more long than it is in height.
Okay,
So,
gotcha.
definitely an easy,
All right.
like, 3 to 4 feet above it.
In that case, I'll do one claw attack. 17.
That just misses, sorry.
All right, and another claw attack.
That'll hit.
20.
Another
15 more.
Just start rending down this spider citizen is sitting I'm trying to hold out as long as it can.
All right, and last but not least, he's gonna blast him with the breath weapon.
Fuck him up. A dex save.
All right. 8 points, or without save, 4 points with save.
Alright, he will unfortunately save that,
Okay.
as they are Dexy boys.
All right. Well, that's it for Zerial and Thalos.
Alright, Gregory.
You know him, you love him. Greg to the egg to the re.
Oh!
This guy to the south is still alive.
By some miracle.
That's 3 misses. Gregory is not feeling it this round. He did get blasted by cold.
This is true.
That's his turn.
He's just kind of looking at you like, what the fuck, man?
He's fine. He's a big boy.
Alright, brother. I think we'll get to the end of the round here and end it off since we're down 1 and it is getting late.
Yeah, I'm ready to like knock out too.
Seriously? All right.
I'm so awake right now. It's like sitting on a live wire right now for me.
Yeah, the fucking very thin line of life that you guys are walking.
I'm suddenly playing the healer. Yeah, it's like, oh shit.
Alright,
I'm very afraid of losing momentum. Like starting up next game, it's just all gonna be bad rolls. But all right, cool.
we'll try and bite and claw Zerial. Well, the net 20 will hit, but the 1 claw will miss and 1 claw will hit. And he's resistant to poison or immune to poison for your spell. I think it was resistant.
The dragon is resistant.
So,
Resistant. Yeah, sorry.
so thankfully he's resistant, because the God, I think the bite might have done it, because the first part of it is 29 piercing, and
Ooh.
the 14 poison would be reduced to 7.
So that would be 36, and he only had a 35 left.
Yep.
Boom.
So, pop.
Goodbye, Zerial. Pop.
So, he'll try
You
and,
soaked for so good.
put some of that into Gregory then.
Greg to the egg to the re.
Since the net 20 popped it, the other two attacks, the 16 and 24, will still hit Greg.
Yeah, both of those hit.
So 27.
This guy doesn't have magical, right?
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
So 27 getting reduced would be 13.
Yes, sir.
And then
Oh, I didn't even give him his HP on this last turn, so
So just
yeah, the 3.
yeah.
Wait a second. Would the dragon have gotten 10 back?
Oh, yeah.
It would have. So, but it would have popped from the 14 slashing. So Gregory is untouched. Zerial is still unfortunately popped.
All right. Thanks.
It works. It evens out. Gregory's untouched.
I mean, he could split up the attack between Gregory.
No,
Gregory's
no,
made a
that's
little
fine.
nuisance of himself.
Yeah.
That
Gregory's
is
made
fine.
it a nuisance himself to the south one. He was trying to get rid of the dragon who was fighting him directly.
Alright, good to know. Gotta attack, gotta claw the fist, this other thing.
Damn right, man. Mix it up. Rocky's on.
Rocky's on. Rocky's up. You know what Rocky's gonna do? It's the same thing he always does. He's tough. He doesn't have high damage output. We forgive him for this.
He gets the job done.
He does, slowly. One slam into the north one that'll hit for 13. And that's his turn.
Also, at the same time, thank God Rocky went there, because that's 2 trapdoor spiders not attacking at advantage every time from the floor.
Yep. With no way to get them.
We enjoy the...
It's a good thing we could all fly.
It is. It is very much good.
Everybody equally together can all fly.
Except
Right, Delos? Right,
Near-
Delos?
Yeah, no, I've got boots of flying.
10.
No, I know. Yeah, that was the except Nira.
So with that, for the first time ever, finally Nira will stand up. Holding her gut for a moment will actually bother to fall back, not looking the greatest at her half speed.
Thank God.
And finally, for the first time ever, they gave her this item long ago. Pull out her superior healing potion.
Yay!
It has been fucking forever.
That was like one of the first big heal pots we got.
Yeah.
We were like, who needs this? Ah.
She
The
just
beat.
stumbles into the fucking hallway like fucking vomits a little because it's just cold, poison, everything that's hit her, the arrows that are still like in her chest and everything bending over.
Did I freeze her? I didn't freeze her.
It's just the residual cold. She was
Oh,
literally
yeah,
laying
no,
down
she
next
got-
to
she
a
got
floor of
frosty.
ice.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
And she just looks at her and like, drinks after.
Braid pulls out a flask and was like, Jesus, you need it.
She chugs that with the potion at the same time.
5 ones! 5
Yeah.
of them! Count them! 5
Yeah,
ones!
that's... Oof.
Josh, what are you... Can you stop skewing everything?
Listen,
like, it's hard enough.
At least the lair action has been 4 every time. You don't want the fucking other ones.
I wanted to ask about the bugs in the middle, and if I shoot them, does that stop the lair action?
If only. I wish. Ramus.
Take my 10.
Yeah, we need to remember that.
Is this guy close enough to me to hit or no?
Definitely. You've been easily able to slap hams with him.
How
Which you
bad
have-
is he looking?
Horrific. Like, one more slap, he would be solidly down.
Well, that should have been an advantage, but I don't think it really matters. Is that enough, or
Most definitely finally finished this big old motherfucker off. Quickly swipe her blade through and just gut him all the way down.
I don't really need it, but I guess for the effect, because since you say the spider is a little bit sentient, I drink this guy up just for the hell of it.
Return upon a feast as well. I can sense.
I kind of want to make sure the spider knows. It
You-
doesn't really matter.
You do see a bit of sense of fear as this is more in the open now, not just filled with the chaos of the previous moment.
And I turn and
And then over to Jin. We could leave off here and start off with your turn.
well, I still gotta attack the big boy, don't I?
Oh, that's right. My bad. Ramus. That definitely hit. Oh my god. The 16 will miss, but the 31 and 25 definitely fucking hit.
He flies over here and attacks this dude.
Most excellent.
Most excellent.
The 25, good lord.
This is a 17 hit.
Should be 18.
Oh.
So that 18 will hit.
Oh, I want to keep going. I want to keep going.
I feel like
Oh.
How's this thing look?
I've got the next like 6 turns planned out in my head.
he looks basically close to death after that strike. Like one more of those hits will definitely do him in.
Alright, well, I gotta pass out. I gotta get up early.
That's fair.
Okay.
It has been a long stretch. We'll leave off here.
Thank you guys. This was so much fun.
Till next time.
Thank you, Josh.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks for running, Josh.
This is fucking sick.
See,
Like-
you guys were worried at first. You're doing fine.
I mean, we should have been worried. We did not survive that except with careful, judicious DM use of legendary actions.
Also, the Nat 1 fighting versus Jin. Because he still has his precision attack. That's coming up real soon.
His turn is nearing, and Ramus's life hangs in the balance.
Ramus
I'm
and
at
Hodor.
full health with resistance, so better me than someone else who's low.
This is true. Oh, man.
Hype, 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 hype.
Extreme fucking hype.
Oh,
Alright, good night.
I want to catch this fucking spider lady. I'm gonna